relaxing? Did I jump scare you by showing up? Welcome on in, everyone. It's launch day, but it's gonna be a cool, calm, and collected. We're just chilling, you know? Maybe there's new nail polish coming out with a collection box and also Black Friday. These things are very exciting, but we're vibing, okay? We're chilling, you know? It's Saturday. So welcome on in, everyone. Oh, you like my glow? I'm ready to glow. Unfortunately, the lighting is very intense in this room, but if we were in the dark, you would see that it's glowing cyan. So just pretend. Thank you. She is giving princess. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Welcome on in. Yeah. It's a little hot and kind of itchy, but you know, I do it for the vibes, for the look. It's all for the aesthetic. So welcome on in. Welcome to the mods, our wonderful mods. Quick, fun disclaimers, as always, in case you're new here. It's good to have you. And our wonderful mods are, I see Casey, I see Katie, I saw Carol. We've also got Melon and Holo Combo. They are here to keep the chat a wonderful, cozy, chillin' place. And we love them. Yeah, let's get some mod love emotes in here. Gentle reminder, gentle. We're just gentle today, you know? The mods are not Holo Taco customer service agents. If you have any questions relating to your order or that kind of stuff, please reach out to Holo Taco customer service directly, support@holotaco.com. They are not in the chat. They are chilling on the back end, doing data and inventory and tracking and all the great stuff that we need to pull off a big launch and big day. I think this is going to be a big day that's going on. So shout out to the Holo Taco team as well. I hope they've got a cozy tea and some water. And you guys too, okay? Cozy tea and water, we're chilling. You're glowing. Do you have something to tell us? Ben, okay, do not fuel internet comments. Why would he do this? I don't know. What a troll. I cannot. Literally the worst. Nintendo, I'm supposed to be chilling today. Don't anger me this early. Okay. Yeah. Let's go over it. What's going on today? We have a lot going on, okay? We have the launch of our new holiday collection, the Underglow Collection, which is a set of 6 new micro-shimmer shades. That's super fine pigment micro-shimmer that like really shines from afar, but not in like a blingy glitter way, just in a super sophisticated way. It's very icy, it's very glacier, it's inspired by icebergs and like sunrises in the morning and the crisp, cool air in the winter. And it's like sophisticated, but also very pretty, pastel, pretty, approachable, I think, for a lot of different people who are like wanting to dip their toe in the water of Holo Taco, but maybe Birthstones was like too wild for you. This is it. Yeah, so it's not holiday in like a traditional Christmas sense or Christmas with no H. It transcends the holidays, which is something that I wanted to do for this year. I wanted this collection to carry you through winter, through the holidays, through into spring, because the theme is transcendent in and of itself, right? Like chilly mountains, just chillin'. Oh, the music went to a Halloween song. That's not what I want. We're gonna have to switch back to the chilly vibes. There we go. This is the last collection box of the year. You got it? And it's probably the last collection box for a while. The last collection box like this for a while-ish, as far as Holo Taco goes. So I'm very excited that this is a 6-piece. Oh, I didn't even open it for you. Do you want to see inside? Glow with the flow. The collection box is limited edition. It is iridescent, so it shifts in the light. That's why the pictures you've seen so far, the videos, you're like, I don't understand what color it is. That's because it's iridescent. It's got that sophisticated, kind of nice iridescent overlay on it, and it changes their look. So sometimes it's aqua, but then sometimes it's pink. Depending on the light, you're gonna see just like subtle hints of different colors shining depending on the light, and that's exactly what the pigments inside are like on my nails, which I will of course show you more macro footage. We got you. So this is the last collection box of the year. The box itself is limited edition as always, and just flagging, we do have limited quantities of this box. So do with that information what you will. That's number one. Here they are, up close. Which you've probably seen on socials on Holo Taco. We've been sharing stuff a little earlier with you. But we've got Moon Lagoon, Swan Song, Cloud 9, Vitamin Glow. Did you take your vitamins this morning? Well, you're about to get some. Phantom Call, and Shadow Lake. And they all have very fine micro-shimmer in them that scintillates, that glistens when it hits specific lighting. So here's my little skittle that I made. There are 6, so you can't fit all of them on one hand. So I just did a little different skittle here, but there you go. There's the cool, chilly, wintry landscaping vibes. Landscaping? No, I mean landscape. Hello. To the Moon Lagoon, exactly. Why is it not named Vitamin B12? Well, you know, I don't want to pretend we're selling actual vitamins. This is not to be confused with actual health claims. Just a vitamin glow, not actual B12. Footnote there. The shades are not limited edition, so if they sell out, we will restock them. However, I have to note that I'm already aware some of the pigments in these are gonna have longer lead times. So if these ones sell out, it's probably gonna be sometime before restocking them. Like, it would be definitely next year, maybe even a couple months in. And I think maybe one of them is at risk of that today. So totally get that sometimes people wanna hold off on things that aren't limited edition. But in case you're like dead set on there's a specific color, no, I had to have that one, and then it would upset you that if it happened to sell out today and you happen to be listening to this live, sorry to the VOD squad, then that's what I would say. Pick it up if you want it. If it's not your vibe, that's also okay. But thank you, the greater good. The vibe from this collection is immaculate. That's what we're going for. Immaculate, clean glaciers. Fine micro shimmers. And one thing I will say, I'm gonna diving deep into all the formula lore. Of course, we're gonna go over the Holo Taco YouTube video. We're gonna see macros. I'm gonna talk to you about like colors, why this, why that. But very high level, ever since Sophia's Spirit Fingers, which was over a year ago, people really resonated with that micro shimmer formula. So this is the same formula, but in a icy winter palette. So if you like Spirit Fingers, then I think you're gonna like this if these colors are your vibes. Also, Alien Infatuation. So that one was gray with green shimmer. These have a bit more color to the bases as opposed to like just gray, but it's the same type of buildable formula they are on the sheer side, and that's intentional to make the shimmer pop more. Yeah, fun fact, the sheer you make the jelly base, the more the shimmer effect is more powerful. So it's like a sweet little balance. They're buildable. The white one is gonna be more sheer. Actually, you can kind of see on my nail here, you can see my visible nail line. Some people like that look though. Okay, the next big thing that's going on today, I know, is Black Friday sales start right now. Well, their website has started populating, but just hold off 15 minutes, 13 minutes until we launch so you can do everything in one order. Totally get that. Black Friday sales begin now, up to 25% off site-wide, except for the new stuff, which is the Underglow Collection. Yeah. But that's up to 25% off. So there's like some really good linear holos you can get for like somewhere between 15 and 20% off. There's some merch items that are 25% off. They're all different. It's all varied across the website. Some shades are more % off than others. So make sure you're going to check and filling up your cart. There you go. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Or if you're using our wish list feature, that's a good way to add all the stuff from like before that you've been eyeing, that you've been wanting to get your hands on, especially on sale. Some of the classics, some of the like One Coat Black or Glossy Taco or nail oil restocking or whatever it is, nail tools. I should also call out our seasonals that are retiring at the end of this season. So that's Favorite Sister, Red Flake Taco, Overshadowed, Foiled Again. Sacrificial Lacquer has been saved, so she will be restocked if she sells out. But we have 4 seasonal shades retiring. So if people wanted to pick those up, I feel like today's gonna be a busy day. Today's gonna be a day of people picking up things they missed out on, they wanna get last chance kind of thing, and also getting things on sale. So that's super excited. Your cart is ready? Let's go. Yeah. So make sure you organize yourself. You have 10 minutes before the new launch, and then check out, you know, quickly, just in case. And while we always do our best during big sale moments like this, like we usually only have 2 a year, so loyalty back in April, and then this one right now, our Black Friday sale. As Black Friday continues, because the sales will continue for the next couple weeks, around up until Black Friday ends, some shades are going to go out of stock. This kind of always happens. It's really hard to predict demand during a sale period of older shades. So if there's something you really specifically want, I would get it today, because you don't know if it's going to be here in 2 weeks. So it's happening. It's all happening. Yeah, so prices, there's no discount code required. It's just, there'll be strike-throughs across the website. So you'll see it when you're shopping. It'll tell you the original price and then the new price. You're ready? You're all set? So I will go through member chats in a bit if I have time. We have 10 more minutes. Let me just give you a couple other quick things to make sure I missed it or I didn't miss it. Hello? I saw a couple of people asking about Ulta. The new stuff will not be going to Ulta at this time. So the only place to get our new Underglow collection is on our website, holotaco.com. You can also look at the product links or the pictures below this if you're watching on VOD or live. You can click and it'll take you right through to Holo Taco. Thank you, Amateur Nail Art. What a wonderful reminder. Don't forget to log into your Holo Taco account so you can get those reward points. And also don't forget to redeem any reward points that you've been wanting to redeem. I see a lot of people picking up nail oil cartridges, but that's great. Love that. We ship to a lot of different places, almost over 70 countries. So please check our website. There's a shipping page, but also I think the easiest way to make sure we ship to you is to just like do a fake checkout, put in your address and make sure like it could continue. You could do that without actually purchasing. That's what I do on other websites too. If I'm like, do you ship to me? But yes, we shipped a lot of places. And a gentle reminder, because this is going to be a huge moment in terms of sales, in terms of packing and shipping. Fulfillment timelines may take up to 8 to 10 business days to fulfill, but that's also why we're kind of doing this today instead of waiting until later to begin Black Friday or launch our holiday collection, just to help get ahead of what we expect is going to be like a busy time for post people, you know, shipping services and all of that. And I want you to be able to enjoy this over winter, if it is soon winter for you. How much USD? So this collection is $85 USD, American dollars, and it is the same price to purchase each of these individually. They are $14 each. The box is free, so there's no upcharge for these nice boxes. So it's kind of like a bonus if you want the whole set. We don't use Canada Post currently. Right now, when we ship to Canada, it's UPS. So, do you have snow yet in Ottawa? Not yet. I'm just like, I couldn't take any pictures with snow because we don't have it yet. Wild. But there was snow in Vermont when I went there earlier this week. Did I say 85? Wait. What is it, Ben? Oh my God. What's math, guys? Can't do math in the morning. No. What's 4 times 14? 84. Duh. Even numbers? You cancel me. Simply can't do math without a spreadsheet. Yeah, it's 84. It is the equivalent of buying them individually. That's it. Not 85. Math is hard. I don't know. What am I gonna say? I work in spreadsheets. They do math for me. I don't do it myself. All right. If you are new, 6 times 14, not 4 times 14. Girl, chill. Okay, why don't you just chill? I need to reboot my brain. Yeah, it's hard to glow live. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to turn your brain on to glow live. What is math exactly? Can you tell us the ones that are retiring? Well, the seasonal shades have already been announced. All but one is retiring. But what's retiring in January will be announced in January when we do that data stream. So no, I don't have final answers on that yet. Don't try to trick me. Why do you hate holo glitter? What is this slander? Marie, chill out. Have a cup of tea. Okay, cheers, everybody. We just did so much glitter and sparkle for birthstones. Okay, this is a different moment. We're having a moment here. All right, who's new here? Is it Marie? If anyone else is new like Marie, put a 1 in the chat. I'd like to call for your attendance. If you're new to the stream, put a 1 and comment a controversial opinion. That's a bad idea, probably, but you know. 69, smart, yes. Use the sale to buy the greens. Don't do that. I need swatches. Of course, you'll get them. Everything will be on our website in 5 minutes, and we're gonna go in depth on the Holo Taco YouTube video. Yellow doesn't get enough love. I agree. And we didn't love yellow in this launch. There is no yellows in this launch. You don't hate nature. That is controversial for sure. Topaz's Tears is so gorgeous. That's not controversial. I agree. Buying crams, that's kind of controversial. If that's all you buy, I have questions. All right. So 4 minutes we've got. And let me just take a quick... just in case you're wondering why you can't chat in the chat, you have to be subscribed to this channel to chat. It's free to subscribe. But I know sometimes when we do a Holo Taco launch, there's people who wonder why they can't chat. And anyone who has a green name is in the Menchie gang, and those are members of this channel. That is paid. That's voluntary, obviously. And every month we do a bonus stream at the end of the month, and it just is like a smaller space for me to spend more time reading your unhinged comments and have time to reply to all of them because there's less of you. So yeah, shout out to the Menchie gang. I am working on my spreadsheet and my survey for your holiday gift this year. You know what it is. Like last year. But again. Yippee! 31 months. And yes, we do donate to charity every month. I pick a new charity every month. Thank you, Ken, for the 5 gifted memberships. Menchie gang, Menchie gang, Menchie gang, Menchie gang. Cat hair going down the drain. Where is Menchie? She did not even show up. And she's always glowing, that girl. Okay, we are... Thank you, Tifa. Welcome, Nicole. Almost a year, Elizabeth. Let's go. We've reached the refresh the website over and over stage. Are we refreshing? Are we doing it? So there's 4 minutes. I think some of you have already figured out that technically it goes live like 2 minutes before. But sometimes it takes a while to load, so we do that so it's live at 11:30. Y'all detectives are wild, which I am gonna review your deck. Do you have a deck for me, detectives, in the Discord? I've been seeing some of your unhinged things, like a Listerine mood board. And I'm like, how did you get my files? So for all the earlier ones in the chat who are new here, here's the agenda for the day. So as soon as it goes live, we're gonna show you more. I'm going to talk more about the polishes. We're going to watch the Holo Taco YouTube video. We're going to go through the website, look at some swatches together. And of course, if you're short on time, you can go do all of that yourself. But if you want to hang out with me and chat and ask questions, like that's what I'm here for. We're going to do some comparisons requests. I've got a bunch of combo wheels already done for you, which is kind of fun if you want to kick things up a notch. Maybe you're not so sophisticated. Maybe you're more chaotic. Okay, maybe you want to make an opal. You could do that. I also mattified it to show you that. We'll talk about what you guys are picking up on Black Friday. Ben's gonna put some fun facts up here other than math is hard for me. Maybe something else about like what's selling really well, what are people picking up? And then we'll talk about what shades are doing the best from the new collection. We love talking about data, and we're gonna talk about the mood board. I have the mood board for this new collection to share with you. And then we'll do some Holo Taco detectives detectiving and see their deck and see if they got things right. And then we might play bingo if I can find that in the Discord. A lot of community stuff goes on in the Simplynailogical Discord. So that's where the lore is, if you want to know what's up. She's live? Are we live? Okay, I'm going to refresh. I want the moment. Hold on, I'm going to change the music. Refresh. We're live. Ready, set, glow. With the new Holo Taco Underglow Collection. Oh, that's so, look, she's floating on ice. She's like a figure skater. Incredible. Look at those shimmers. Who's vaping on set? Was not me. This was our wonderful content producer. I have questions. All right, let me know what you're getting. It's in your cart. You got it. Woohoo, let's go. Just ordered, got it, secured the glow. So icy. I love seeing first reactions. This color scheme is so pretty. Wow, everyone is so fast. That is true. They type fast, they chat fast, they buy fast. They're just like, they're on it. It's a skill. Are you Tanya Harding, or are you just happy to see? Oh my God, Ben. Got my box and 3 cremes you were missing. Got the box and some other stuff. Got your birthday gift. Awesome. Opals. Your dream collection. Thank you. Winter pastels. Yes, exactly. Got it. I was scared. Don't be scared. We're chilling. It's the Underglow Collection. So remember, we have free shipping thresholds for international orders at $99 US on our website or higher. You get free shipping. You just have to pay customs and duties. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about that. Talk to the government. But in the US, there is a lower free shipping threshold. That's because we ship out of the States. And that is, remind me, $59, I think, which is super easy to hit if you're buying this collection because you already got it just by buying the box. Got mine. Obtained. Got it faster than Burstone. Smart Laura, very smart. Why is this one limited edition? Just the boxes. The boxes are always limited edition because they are super custom. They take up a lot of space. They are expensive, and we don't charge for this. We don't pass this cost off to you. So we can't just commit to carrying the boxes forever. It's also a really great gifting moment. So whether you're shopping for yourself because you're a Holo Taco collector and you're like, I need all of that, thank you. Or maybe you know someone who just really likes nail polish or is a fan of Holo Taco or like an OG Simply fan. The collection boxes that we do, I think, are such a good gifting opportunity. And with Christmas coming up, you can get that shopping done early so you don't have to worry about it on December 23rd because the boxes will probably be gone by then. But you don't even need to wrap it. I mean, you could wrap it if you want it to be a surprise, but this is just a fun gifting idea, and it's like a very solid box in terms of construction materials. It's not just like flappy cardboard, like, like shipping containers, or not shipping containers, shipping cardboard. Yeah, she's a special one. The music is a bit loud. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I'll turn it down. Grand total was $427. Karen! Girl, you're gonna have a fun Christmas. You should wrap some of them just so you can like feel like you got another order later. You know what I mean? Like play with whatever you want when it arrives, but then like wrap some of them so it's like you spread it out in terms of receiving it, even though you'd like bought it all at once. I wrap my own presents sometimes. Laughing my ass off. Karen, same. So don't forget, Black Friday is also on now as well. I'll do a quick just rundown on that. And then we're going to deep dive into the Underglow collection. So Black Friday up to 27. Hello? I can't even read the numbers on the screen. Simply T. Up to 25% off site-wide on Holo Taco, excluding the new stuff, which is the Underglow collection. But that means everything else has got a little bit of a discount on it. So even our seasonals that are retiring, RIP to foiled again, overshadowed Red Flake Taco and Favorite Sister, but now you can get it for cheaper. Favorite Sister, I'm gonna tell my sister Jen we discounted her to $12. And then we're gonna retire her. We've also got Cracked Taco Shell from Halloween and Glow in the Dark Taco. We still have some stock of that, which is great if you wanted to pick those up on a discount. I feel like you could do a hardcore Christmas mani with a little crackle. You know, when you have to go to Christmas dinner, you don't like your relatives. Glow in the Dark Taco will spook you in the night. Even Dark Academia is on sale, so you can get the entire collection of 8. That's that like really vintage, rich Luke's fall colors. And there is a Devil's Advocate and like a Hunter Green that I think are really good Christmas shades if you're looking to do more traditional Christmas, but like deeper and darker because that's your mood. Some of the Dark Academia absolutely sticks out there. Inkwell too. It's kind of like a dark Christmas shade in a way. So they're all discounted. You're welcome. I know. We had talked to the team and I'm like, can we do it? Can we discount Dark Academia even though it wasn't released that long ago? And you're welcome. Merry Christmas. Devil's Advocate, I know, has been selling super well already. And then Burstone, yes, we are out of stock. We are working on restocking, but it's going to take a little bit longer. So appreciate all your patience. But yeah, let me know what else you're picking up. All of our bundles have a deeper discount than normal. So even though they are normally discounted, they are further discounted today or for the duration of Black Friday. Glossy tacos, $10. What? Who's buying 5? I mean, don't buy all of them because we still need some to send to Ulta because we've been stocked out at Ulta and some of the stuff already because you guys are wild. Rock Candy collection is on sale also in the bundle as well. So yeah, lots of good stuff. Everything is on sale somewhere up to 25% off. Some are deeper discounted than others. It really depends on the formula, the shade, of course, inventory quantities. Hello. Got another bottle of hand cream. Nice. Even our logo sticker is discounted. Unfortunately, we're out of these stickers, but this one, if you're trying, here's a hack. If you are just shy of meeting the free shipping threshold, add the logo sticker. It's normally $2, but now it's $1.50. But if that gets you just to that, there you go, you know, unless you want another polish, of course. But that's a good hack. Life hacks. I know, I'm basically Troom. But yeah, we got some magnetics in there. We have After Party. That's last year's holiday collection. Don't forget nail thinner if you want to thin out some polishes. Our glass nail file is now $9. And that glass file lasts forever. It's not like an emery board. So that's like a perma purchase. Got him. Let's go. Contemplating buying more Favorite Sister. Is Dark Academia seasonal? No, it is. It's around all year. I mean, give or take pigment availabilities as always. But I can't make a promise that something will actually be around all year. You never know. Christina, I have COVID. Thanks for the launch. You're welcome. Stay home, stay safe, chill out, you know. And I do have, let me just, okay. I'm getting some intel already. We haven't even gone over things. That the hand cream might sell out soon. Ben, if you want to give commentary, I put Ben wrote we are good to glow, but that's where Ben's notes will show up. If I find them inappropriate, I will remove his permissions. Okay, let's go through the collection. Yeah, don't forget your nail oil. $406, Camille. Hot to go. Ben, you can't put it on 2 lines. That's gonna be so annoying. But lunchtime is an appropriate time. Yeah, let's just be inappropriate in front of all the new customers and the new chatters. Hey, I'm actually interested. Is anyone here who said they were new or who didn't comment or didn't chat because they're new and are scared? It's okay. You can come. Come on, hang out. Say type of 1. Are you new because you found us at Ulta? This is an anecdotal survey that is not methodologically sound, but I will take the data. Right? Yes, Ulta. Yes, I came from Ulta. Or just write the word Ulta if you're new here because you heard of Holo Taco from Ulta. Don't lie if you're like, I was here from Polish Mountain. Okay, no. You guys just for 1 second. I could do a poll. Okay, we want a poll. We do lots of polls here. But I just seen people writing now. Okay. Are you new from Ulta? You're like, yes, that's me. No, I'm an OG. There's only 2 options. There's no in between. I know not everyone's an OG, but. Be normal, chat. Uh-oh, what are they doing? $220 later, but I feel richer because I got bling. Nail polish does have that effect on us. I don't remember how I got here. That's what I say about my life. Found you right before the Ulta launch, but definitely bought a ton of it from there. I can see that by going to the shelves. I went to 2 Ultas this week. We drove through Vermont and we just did a little like stop by. And yeah, the shelves were cleared. And I'm like, we literally just launched and they're already restocking. So that's great. We're not scaring new people. $289 Morgan, $165 Liz. I mean, not to put it in numbers, but I would like to hear what you're buying too. What are you purchasing? Okay, here. Moon Lagoon, Underglow Collection, Vitamin Glow, Nail Oil, Replacement Cartridge, 2-pack, Glass Vial, Purple Pink, ×2 because my cats keep stealing mine. Melissa, okay, that's a good haul. I love pearlescence. Are you doing 12 Days of Christmas this year? Yes. That'll start on December 1st. For 12 days. Got my birthday reward. Hello from New Zealand. Hello. You got hand cream? Let's go. You got it before it sold out. Holo combo. Bought extras of the retiring shades and redeemed 50 shades of grayish. Perfect. As your reward. There's some good stuff in the rewards right now. Been here since the OG collab. Of course. Yeah. Justice for Grains. I redeemed like 700 points. Let's go. Free stuff too. Free is great. Okay. So let me just close this poll and then we will do Underglow. 1% are from Ulta. I mean, that's great. I don't think we've ever promoted me or my stream directly through Ulta, but the fact that you got here is pretty impressive, you know? So welcome on in. Don't be scared. Got the new box for me and Glossy Taco base coat, Summer Rewards polishes as a gift for a coworker. Gifting time. Gifting season is upon us. 345 Aussie dollars later, picked up the new collection, some shades I was missing, and the thick brushes, perfect for replacing if you have older shades and still have the skinny brush. We are still transitioning those out. I picked up the new collection plus Shady Navy, Resting Witch Face, and Devil's Advocate. Good. I love that combo. That'd be like kind of a fun with the pop of purple. Finally getting my vitamin B12. I've been deficient, haven't we all? That was royalty's fault, so you can get mad at them. And then you can thank me for bringing back B12 here and saving it, and then it's not limited edition. You're welcome. All right, let's go through the new Holo Taco Underglow collection. So we've got the limited edition collector's box, which includes all 6 new micro shimmers. Look at that. Look at that set. That's real. Oh, hand cream is sold out, everybody. Hand cream is sold out. That was fast. Wow. Your hands are gonna be... This is like, everyone comes for our hand cream though. Yeah, it's a fan fave. I hear you. And you come for refills, I guess. Yeah, things are gonna go. So recommend just getting whatever it is you were looking for, because people are wild. Stolen from my car. Guys, we gotta stop stealing each other's things. But this is what happens during Black Friday Holo Taco madness. Okay, back to the Underglow. So we've got a box that fits all 6 new micro shimmers, so you can glow with the flow in a palette of new ethereal, sophisticated, shimmery, very pretty, mountain-tipped, crisp winter air shades. And of course, we have our wonderful swatchers that you can check out on the main listing of the box. And then there's different photos on all of the different individual listings. So you can see it on different skin tones, different nail lengths, different lighting is gonna change how these polishes look as well, right? If you have like a very specific spotlight or a sunlight, you're gonna see that beam of shimmer be more potent in like a line like this. And if you look at it in the indirect light, like the shade, it's gonna be more of a soft wash of shimmer. So it really is quite transformative depending on the lighting. Kind of like icy mountains, right? When the sun hits, they glisten. But when it's like overcast, there's just a different type of glow. And that's what I really wanted to capture with this Underglow collection, is using the most intense and tiny micro shimmer as possible that glows through the jelly base formula. So you really get that pop of color, but it's like subtle, but powerful at the same time. There's Moon Lagoon. Shouts out if you know the lore on that name, but if you don't, it still sounds like a pretty normal name, doesn't it? There's Shadow Lake. If you're into those deep blue vibes, had to do like a really nice true blue. This one does have a little bit of a shift. Well, they all do slightly if you like go like this in different lighting, because it's iridescent shimmer. This one gives a tiny bit of like indigo, right? Depending on the light, if you like look at it at a high angle. Then we have Swan Song, which is highly demanded, sheerish white buildable jelly with powerful blue shimmer. So pretty, so simple. It's like a really good wedding shade for people. And if you just want to put on like a couple coats instead of building it up to 3 coats, it does give more of that like clean look, if that's your thing. But if you need a pop of something, where like you work at a job where they're like, neutral colors only or whatever, this can pass but still secretly satisfy you. It's very moonstone. It's like a blue opal. It's not mayonnaise, chat. No, it's not mayo. How does it compare to Not Milky White? Stay tuned. We're gonna do all the comparisons. Not Milky White is a larger pigment though, so it's a little bit sparklier looking. This one is a bit more uniform shimmer, a tight shimmer, and it's blue, not white on white. Then we have Vitamin Glow, which detectives and Holo Royalty will remember and think it looks familiar. Ben, who's getting married? It's not me. Can't be me. But this one is that super like very cute, very light pastel kind of cornflower blue with a bold pink shimmer, and this one is scattered hollow. So this was up for a vote for Holo Royalty for April when they create their custom collection. Every year we let Holo Royalty design their own collection. They vote on color palettes, color vibes, they vote on shade names, they vote on pigment ingredients like mix-ins, and they do the whole picture. We do like 2 really long surveys. And this was in the runner-up against Spyglass, which was ultimately released. That was our crushed hollow blue. But I was like, how can we just forget about this one? It was literally perfect for the concept I had in mind for holiday of this year. So I decided to do something controversial, which I normally don't do because I want to respect like what Holo Royalty decides, and then what is lost is lost. But I was like, no. And instead of putting it in declassified, which is another thing we do to save things that shouldn't have been cut, it fits so perfectly with what I wanted to do for the holiday. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna do something that I normally don't do, but I hope you forgive me. I'm sure you're happy. But she is really pretty. I predict she's gonna be one of the best sellers. I haven't looked at any data yet, but I feel like people are gonna love her because everyone loves like cornflower blue. Ever since Julian's Bet Bet Blue, he did something. He did something to us. All right, there's more pictures of it. And then we have Phantom Call. This is a vibe. This is a little deeper, a little moodier, a little darker. This is for people who are like, I'm not always in a pastel mood, but I want to glow. And this one, the deep purpley mauve base paired with this like golden shifty shimmer has the most shift power. From certain angles, it almost like looks like it's a multi-chrome. It's not a multi-chrome, it's a micro-shimmer formula. But it has the most dimension in terms of the range of its shift. In some lights, it looks more like sunset glowing orange pops. And then in other lights, it's gonna shift to that like almost spooky yellow-green angle. So she is a shifter. And that's Phantom Call. Is it calling for you? I feel like Sophia would like this one. Don't worry, I sent her a set. Why is this so beautiful? I know, she's beautiful. We love her. Okay. And then we have Cloud 9, which is just so pretty, so innocent and sweet, you know, couldn't be me, but maybe it's you. Very classic, super baby pink. It gives like cool tone vibes as well because it has cyan shimmer in it that really pops depending on the lighting. But I just find that's such a nice, simple way to elevate a baby pink. It makes it a bit pearly without it being like pearl, because pearl pigments I find are like very streaky and hard to work with. This is a micro shimmer, so it's a bit easier on the streakage, but it does give you that pink pearl effect with this cyan leaning micro shimmer. So I really like this one. And to me, it was like pink cozy clouds with like a pop of lighting if the sun is shining at them from the top. That's so stunning. Is this like a rose candy? It is like a rose candy. Sorry, I'm just gonna change my music. It keeps doing unhinged things. These won't be on the data stream, right? Because they're too close to end of year. I'm not sure yet. It depends. If we sell out of some of the shades, then it might kind of cut off our data abilities because the sellout was the result as opposed to just like natural scale of sales. So I don't know. I haven't done it yet. And there you have it. There's all 6 of the shades. Oh, and I'm seeing Ben coming in. Top selling individual underglow shades are Vitamin Glow, as I predicted, Phantom Call, and Moon Lagoon. Aw, I love that for you guys. Good job. I agree with the customers. Sometimes I don't, okay? But no, that's looking very good. I think, you know what's interesting too is like, this is like a baby blue and this is a baby aqua, but even though they are close-ish, I mean, not to me, who loves every like minor tweak in color and can appreciate all the differences, but to some people, they may think like, this looks kind of blue and this is kind of green, so I don't understand the difference. I think that we made the perfect call because I think people really love like, no, baby blue and like a baby aqua are so different, even though they are close. They are so different. So appreciate you guys seeing that. I could see it in the data already. And if I didn't note it already, just in this recap, Phantom Call and Vitamin Glow both have just a slight dusting of Scattered Holo, just like Spirit Fingers did. So the others are just straight up micro shimmer, a little more pure winter. And then these two just have just a little dusting, just to spice things up. All right. What else is coming in from Ben? Top selling bundle today, Dark Academia and Grad School and all the shimmers. Let me just take this off. Dark Academia, Grad School bundle, and all the shimmers. Good choices. So that's people buying the full bundle, and then the sophisticated grad student bundle from Dark Academia and the shimmers, which is a great choice. Those are our toppers, which aren't buildable full coverage like the Underglow collection, which you can wear on its own, but they're the shimmer toppers that go over top of something to make it shimmer. They are a larger size pigment, so they're a little more sparkly shimmer, whereas Underglow is like tight, fine knit, smooth shimmer, if that makes sense. Alex, thank you for the super chat. Last time I purchased was my first time at $700 in April. Wait, you spent $700 on your first purchase? You have so much trust in us. And now another 500? Well, I guess that means you liked it. Had to catch up, laugh man. Can you tell? You're my favorite. Thank you, Alex. Wow, that's quite a haul, isn't it? You're gonna have a good Christmas. You're gonna have the best time every weekend when you paint your nails. Definitely, we appreciate that so much when people purchase and then they come back to buy more. That's what I appreciate, because it means they like it and they're like, give me more. Okay, yes. So I love hearing when you guys tell me your stories about returning. I see it in the data that we have a very high rate of returning customers, which is something that is like an industry target. They, try and get a certain level of customers to return, of course. And if you have no returning customers, that's probably not a good sign. But when our returning customer rate is so high, and whenever we talk to like random marketing people about it, they're very impressed and they're like, wow, that's pretty good. So that's because of you guys loving the product and deciding to come back. So shouts out to you. And just a chill thank you. Just a chill one, just a casual chill one. I'm a little bougie. Holo Taco is the only brand I use. Are we bougie? I didn't think of us as bougie. I thought we're like accessible, but very special. Okay. Next, I want to walk you through the video, because that's formula deep dive. We can talk more in depth and I can go into all the questions about like formula, how does it layer, the sheerness and all that. So that's where I'm going to do that. Accessibly bougie. Okay, I'll take that. I also only use Holo Taco. I'm drinking your tea. Me too, Lauren. Unfortunately, it's sold out, but yes, I've talked to David's Tea and we are going to restock that. Again, you guys just showing that you love my shit. So thank you for that. Loving my shit. Hello, Christine, you're live. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll do a quick super chat so they don't get lost. I'm just gonna run. What happened there? See, that's what happens when I like wait too long. So I'm just gonna, apologies if I'm scanning through. This will be your first collection box. Thank you, Liz. That's so exciting. Obviously, we need more micro-shimmers. Maybe. If you guys like these, I want to build it out. Getting grad school, shimmers formula. Getting into Christmas. I'm excited. Is the tracker updated? Not yet. That's my bad. I added 6 slots, but I didn't add more. You can put exclamation HT tracker in the chat and it'll give you a spreadsheet that I maintain, which is why it wasn't updated, of all the Holo Taco polishes that we've released. Thank you, Arnell, Ken, Katie, yes, Prelusion, and everyone who was gifting memberships, of course. So excited for shimmers. Let's go, Kim. Brr, it's cold in here. There must be some shimmer in the atmosphere. Macy, your first box? I hate nature. This is like a good nature hater collection, It is kind of nature, but it's like very pretty and not campy, like in a camping sense. Got the dark macadamia collection. Which one is that? Dominique, I know what you meant. I love when I beat the Holo Taco email text. You guys are quick. Got the box and some essentials. Phantom Call is the purple shade I've been waiting for you to put out. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Gray Shades. I'm so glad she's here too. It does feel like there was like kind of a hole there in our catalog. I agree. So excited. It's my first collection box. That's amazing. Picked up some extra for Secret Santa. That's so smart. So many glossy tacos, $141 plus some of the retiring. I use pay in for woo. I missed the Birthstone collection. Hopefully I can get it once it's restocked. We are still working on that. It does take time. There's a lot of pigments on that one. $500, Alex. This collection is beautiful. Shout out to the creative team. The picture on the site is fire. Thank you, Kim. Yes, the content for this one, the floating, the icebergs, the smoky, the glow, absolutely killed it. As always they do, but you know, this one especially. Rachel, I have to have a small surgery and the nurses were complimenting my polish and asked about it. I think I converted a few. Good luck, or I hope things are better with your surgery. I hope that went well. Jeanette kept missing out on favorite sister. Finally picked it up. Smart. With Phantom Glow Cloud9 overshadowed and foiled again. I redeemed 700 points. Let's go. Got the collection box. No low refills. So I think I read some of this. Jessie, yes. Christina, amazing. Christine with an H. Nice. Bryn, vitamin B12. Let's go. Arzk, I can't pronounce. With B12 as well. Christina with no H. Will the hand cream restock before the end of the year? Probably not. Unless I don't know something. But I'm assuming if we are like, there isn't just like a vat just sitting there, which I assume not. Probably not. Some of these things take longer because of, I don't know, what's in them and the packaging. Tammy, got all the medals I could carry plus collection. Black Hat Holo, so we can vote back polish, but can we do it with the vanilla nail oil too? I haven't thought about that. For Holo Royalty vote back, since it's never really been a question before. I've heard you guys really love the vanilla. Make sure you leave a review on the vanilla cake nail oil. That was a limited edition birthday or birthstone collection nail oil. If you love that shade, put a review on our website, or like let us know and hit notify me. Not that we're restocking it, that's not the plan right now anyways, but like we always like to collect data and see what you guys are into. Morgan, Underglow, all the shimmers plus a bunch more. If B12 won the royalty survey, what would have taken Vitamin Glow's spot? I don't know. It probably would have been a different color palette. Because, yeah, we wouldn't do something that's, like, way too similar. What would have been? Who knows? So, did you guys make the right choice in picking Spyglass? Because then you got this one here. I don't know. Some things you just don't know when you're voting, right? Josh, three quarters of my wish list. Check. Let's go. Summer, $475. Underglow, retiring stuff, nail oil pen, long lasting, peely base, glossy taco, dark academia, cleanup brush, nail polish thinner, pink smoothing base, hand cream. Okay, you got it. Display rack, bottle service, not press, and more. That is a haul. She is hauling. Summer is hauling winter. Anya, ivory, alien invasion, mint, mojito with this set. Nice. Betita, this month marks a year since I discovered Holo Taco. Thank you for all the amazing releases. Thank you for being here for a year and for loving what we've done, hopefully. That's so exciting. Christy, I hope W1 has a chance to come back after losing to Swan Song from that poll. Is that in my detectives deck, detectives? We can discuss that later. Michi Matcha, B12 for this launch is so much better because now it's not limited edition within the royalty collection. So you're welcome. Okay. Sometimes you think I'm evil for like not giving you something, but then I play a card like this. So, you know, it's not always bad. Sometimes there's a master plan. The stream doesn't work for me. It doesn't? Your chat did. Arvidson 94, Mary Louise, got the box backups of most linears basics rewards. Hope the B-Day polishes restock during a bigger launch for the internationals. I don't know if we'll be able to line up like such a giant restock like Birthstones with a giant new collection just from an operational standpoint. Like it's a lot to just line up, and I also wouldn't want to hold back on Birthstones if we do have them ready. So I'm not sure that is going to be possible. But I appreciate it. I know what you mean, but logistically, it would probably be worse for us to do that. Shimmer is my fave. Ever since Happily Ever Aqua. Velvet Frog, I love using the HT stickers on my work items. That helps with meeting fans in the wild. Yeah, nice. I do inventories, so I end up everywhere, including Ulta. You've met 3 people at Ulta who know Holo Taco? That's so fun. People are making friends in real life? What? What's more fun to create in general? The shade or the specialty formula? I like the formula. I always go formula first, and then I feel like even though you're supposed to have a mood board with the color palette first, I always want to get the formula down pat, because that's just the language I've been speaking for the last 10 years of being obsessed with nail polish. And I think shade is more flexible and a bit subjective, right? Some people want a very specific type of purple. Some people want this. That's subjective. Whereas when it comes to like a type of formula, like a micro shimmer, like I'm gonna be really specific about the shimmer to jelly ratio, how it lands in 3 coats, how it's buildable. So yeah, for me personally, I go formula first and then let the shades kind of round it out. And sometimes formula will dictate what shades aren't or are possible. Like sometimes you just can't get a hot pink, whatever, in this particular metallic shade because it's starts to cancel out the metallicness. But maybe you want to prioritize one thing over another. So yeah, it is quite interesting and challenging, but it's fun. Jessica Chu, hi, it's my 8th purchase. This time I got the Underglow Collection. I got Alien Infatuation, Sacrificial Lacquer, and Redeem Cosmic Aurora Skin. Very nice. Sarah, $41, but I will be back, baby. Let's go. Tamara, been with you since 2016. Oh my God. May have everything, and it's my only decor outside a signed Wonder Woman pic. Need one of you in your power pose. Inspire. That's so funny. You need a signed collection box then. Maybe we'll do a giveaway later. Had to buy them because I can make the whole place shimmer. Very nice. Kim, happy holidays, friends. This collection is so pretty. Phantom Call is going to be my personality. Andrea C, I went to Ottawa for the first time yesterday. Such a pretty city. Was hoping to do a law firm tour, but hoping to visit again to see more of the city. Thank you. You should come when it's winter, because then it will maybe look like this. Will the hoodies or other clothes be in the rewards? I have so many points. Probably not if we aren't able to have all sizes, so I just wouldn't want to have that restriction in a rewards situation. And thank you, La Vie Beau something. 4 a.m. here in Australia. Secured my collection. Now to fall asleep to stream. All right, so I hope that my voice is calming for you for the next few hours. Jesse, I always forget to use my member chat. Okay, good. You used it. Moonchild, thank you. Darren, $208. Got the new collection, Dark Academia, 400 points and rewards and some essentials. Lolly, will you make stickers for the bottles that tell us what formula is magnetic or thermal? There's stickers underneath, at least ones that were released in the last year or two. It says magnetic or thermal under the shade name. Socks in the sink. Love the collection and the whole vibe. The box looks like winter shimmers. My personal fave. It is a little bit of a throwback. It's kind of like a blend between 2 boxes and one that never happened. I'm sure that's in the detective's desk. I've seen it in their files. Took a sneak peek. Underglow bundle OG shimmer rack. Hand cream rack. Nice. Cami, biggest order so far. $472. It's Black Friday, and I wonder, are you buying for yourself or also gifts? Menchie, hi. I'll do a poll. Let's do a poll. That's a fun one. Okay, Menchie, can you ask the chat? I can't type, you're in the way. Are you shopping Holo Taco for... Let's do just myself, just gifts, a bit of Menchie, a bit of butt, a bit of both. Okay, there. I just made it out. Girl, I can see your underglow. Come on now. She's helping? Yeah, she's definitely helping. Menchie. Oh, she just rubbed the collection. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Heidi. Thank you. Ali had to grab another display rack because your collection is growing. It's my 2nd order ever, and I got 10 polishes. That's awesome. Spill the Mad Tea Party. Oh my God, this is my dream collection. Vitamin Glow gives me life, right? Menchie, take your vitamins. Wearing orange Skittle right now. Orange drink is underrated. I just bought a new display shelf. Nice, Crystal. And Ellen, thank you. You are looking beautiful today. Oh, thank you. Like a princess. So nice seeing your creations. Okay, I think I did it. I went through all the chat so far, which is great. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch the new Holo Taco Underglow Collection deep dive video. So we can talk more about formula and I'll answer questions, and then we'll get into comparisons and combos and more chill and chat now that, you know, the thing has happened, the launch is out there, the website's updated, and people are chilling now. Now we're gonna move into chill mode. Kiss Menchie? Yes. Sad this is the last box for a while, but excited to see what the team has in store for 2025. We have a lot in store. We have a lot of fun stuff. Things maybe you didn't expect, I don't know. But yeah, this is the last box of this traditional box for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick pee out the tea. Menchie, will you entertain them? Thank you. And I will run a little ad for Menchie, and I will BRB, refill your water, refill your tea. Girl, she jumped right on my shoulders while I was trying to pee. I think she thinks this is like a nice little cozy bed for her. She's like, oh, a bed on your shoulders. A scarf is on your shoulders? Let me be the scarf for the scarf, she said. Yeah. You are going to Taylor Swift? No, I am not going to Taylor Swift. I've already seen her. I don't need to go again. Ben! No. What is one of the rules of chat in my Discord? No reselling. I don't care what it is. No reselling products or Taylor Swift tickets on my chat. Ben is so unhinged. Yeah. I saw Taylor Swift in New Jersey a year and a half ago. And she's still on the same tour. Okay, Menchie, I'm gonna put you down. Okay, go that way. She's trying to eat my hair, I know. I think she put a hole in my new shirt. I just bought this on Amazon. Okay. Let's check the poll. Are you shopping Holo Taco today for just yourself? 76%. Okay, self-care. You know, I buy myself things too. And I guess proportionally, when I think about it, generally speaking, we all are more likely to buy ourselves things throughout the year than gifts for other people, right? Like, you always need something, but you don't know what the fuck A, B, or C needs. So I guess that makes sense. 1% are doing just gifts, and 23% are doing a little bit of both. Self-care is important, yes, and I relate to that so hard, being a nail polish lady. Menchie, what are you doing? Okay, I just don't want her eating my hair. Before Holo Taco, before Simplynailogical was like a big thing or whatever, I would just buy myself nail polish all the time. Like, it was my thing that I did. Like, other people would go get their like hair streaks done or like highlight or whatever, and that was their like the purchase that they indulged in. And I was like, I just want every color nail polish on the shelf. That was the thing that I always did. I did that in high school. I carried it through to university, and it was just in late university when I was in grad school when I started putting that on the internet. But I was always that girl who had like different color nails, a random stripe, doing DIY nail art before I knew that was really a thing on the internet, and just being really interested in like different special effects. So yeah, many years later, here I am with my own nail polish brand, because I wanted to put out there what I loved most about nail polish, which was like fun formulas, different special effects that shift, that are like hard to believe until you're wearing it, and creating different color stories, different themes, different palettes. Menchie, stop eating the hair. And that has been so fun. And it's hard to believe it's been 5.5 years, y'all. It's been 5.5 years. I think this is our 28th collection box. We have over 200 Holo Taco shades released, probably closer to 300. Maybe it's 300. I have to update the spreadsheet. And now we are in Ulta Beauty. Select Ulta Beauties with 35 of our shades. Is your hair that yummy? Yeah, here, you want a bite? Kind of just tastes like leave-in conditioner. Let me have a sip of tea. The ponytail is ponytailing. Well, see, here's the thing. I was gonna do the heatless curls. I know, the ones who've been wanting to keep up to date on my heatless curling journeys. But then I came home too late last night and didn't want to shower and like do it all. So I just put my hair up. So forgive me. The thumbnail looks great though. With this release, thank you, Linda Pie, you have 240 nail polishes, not including top and base coats. Thank you. Yeah, isn't that wild? We have created 240 nail polishes since 2019. And I love all of them. Oh my God, don't tell me there are over 20 boxes. Let me live in the ignorance of how much I actually have. I did this poll on the last stream, and only 6% said that they had every box, which makes sense to me because not everyone has been here since day one. And also some of our boxes were hard to get because of quantities or whatever. And I also don't expect everyone to buy literally everything. Menchie, what? Sorry, just 1 second. What are you doing? The little devil had like a birthstone. Like one of these was loose on the floor and she was playing with it, so I had to save her. Stop it, you little wintry devil. Cats, am I right? Welcome to the Menchie gang. Don't worry, I saved her. And the gem. Okay, let's watch the Holo Taco video. Let's get into it. The premiere has ended, correct? Yes, and let me just hold on. All right. Ready? Let's glow. Smoke. Ooh, smoking. Find your calling. Who's calling? It's Simply. Oh, fuck. No, no. We have to redo everything. Wait, can I play it in 4K? Guys, don't watch Holo Taco videos on less than 1080p. It's a crime. I will send you to jail if you watch on this fucking mode. Don't do that. Let's see if 4K will play. It won't matter if your screen isn't 4K, but I can see it. Okay. Redo. Find your calling with the Holo Taco Underglow Collection. I need one of those voice actors who have that very specific voice, you know? The like cozy, calming lady. Who's vaping on set? Break through the winter blues. With 6 new ethereal shimmers with a captivating underglow. There they are. There she is. There's the 6. I like doing 6. No offense to our 5-piece boxes, but being able to do 6 like really helps with color story, I think. Maybe I'm just greedy. I don't know. And yeah, Burstone, well, that's different. But like Dark Academia being 8 also helped. And that's also, we had like 2 different formulas going on. But even in a uniform formula palette, like these are all the same type of formula, doing 6 helps so much with color story. And it also means that there's different shades that are maybe going to touch more interests. Like, what would you have cut if it was only 5? If you had to pick one, it's going to feel different. There's going to be like that one thing that's missing, right? What would you cut? Hey, you're a creative director for a day and you have to cut one of these because chat said only release a 5-piece collection box because my other collection boxes are 5-piece and I would like them to match. So you're going to have to sacrifice a shade. What are you cutting? You thought this job was easy. It's not. Carol wants to cut Phantom Call. Phantom Call would cut Moon Lagoon. Are you insane? Cloud 9, the pink, the white. What about people who are getting married or whatever? Vitamin Glow, go to jail. Like, absolutely, like, what? I can't believe you. See, and this is the problem because everyone would yell at you for cutting the wrong one. Welcome to my life. Look at that set. This is a real iceberg. This is the set of Titanic, of course. But no ships. There were no ships on set. Limited edition iridescent collector's box. This is our last collection box of the year. And for a while. And we've got serene, chilly vibes like ice caps and misty morning mountains with a scintillating, glistening shimmer when the sun rays hit. So first up, we've got Moon Lagoon, which is a light aqua green jelly base with pink micro shimmer. And I just want to rewind that one more time because here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on playback slow and we're going to watch the application in an even slower mode. Okay. Our micro shimmer formula is intentionally sheerer with the jelly base so that we can add more of the shimmer pigment so it can be more powerful. Because fun fact, I learned this from our product developer and through testing different iterations of this type of formula, is if we like brighten, deepen, darken, or just make the jelly base pigment more potent, you start to lose the effect of the shimmer. Like the underglow that we're calling it kind of gets lost because it gets covered. It gets muddier. It gets hidden. So you need the sheerness of the formula and then you just build it so the color gets built, but you don't lose or sacrifice the power of the shimmer. So they are a sheerer maybe than some of our other formulas, like a linear holo, for example, which goes on super opaque. Sheerer, but buildable, but necessary to get that shimmer glow, in my opinion. Let's go. What sport is this, guys? This is the sport we're all watching today, is nail painting. Okay, I'll put it back to regular speed. Look at her go. Look at that second coat. Wow. Some shades are going to have a little bit fuller coverage in less coats than others. It all depends on the base pigment. This one's a little bit higher coverage. I think you can get away with 2 coats. I prefer to do 3 with this formula because my nails are more stained. Shut up right now. Oh, Amanda, shut up and chill out. Yeah, so that's Moon Lagoon, which, do I have to tell you the lore? Probably not. It doesn't matter. It's such a good name. Doesn't even matter. Maybe there might be an inside joke there. Maybe I don't know how to fly in a video game whenever there's a inverted axis and you're supposed to like fly up and down. And I just like maybe kept going the wrong direction. And our characters were like a baboon and we were trying to go to the moon. And so that was the moon baboon incident with Ben. I was on Ben's stream. That's like a deep cut. So if you remember that, like, you're a real one. That being said, Moon Lagoon is still, irrespective of that connection alleged, is, I think, such a pretty shade name because it is very cool and calm. It's got that aquamarine tint to it. So it's like very lagoony, but it's got that moon glow to it, where you kind of get that, this one, it's actually not pink. It's more of a magenta shimmer, so it's not pink. It's not the same as what's in Vitamin Glow. But it gives you that pretty sheen. Don't put it on 4K. Oh, is that what's happening? Here, if I go like this, does that do the same thing? Okay, I see your point. Did Ben swatch this collection? Unfortunately, he did not have time, and we couldn't afford his rates, so he did not. But we have other wonderful swatchers who swatch this collection, which I've incorporated into this video, and we will also be posting a bunch of different social content with them. Okay, wait, lighting. What you need to know is, like a lot of our other Holo Taco core formulas, a lot of what we do is special effects, which means it's going to look different depending on the lighting, depending on what screen you're looking at, like swatches on, depending on skin tone, angle of the polish, and all sorts of different variables. So that's why we have multiple swatchers to help you get like an average calculation of like what it will look like. But I've included this iPhone footage, unretouched iPhone footage, to help you kind of see at a glance how different it is. Also, just want to point out that in my opinion, iPhones are kind of sometimes misleading when it comes to reds or pinks. I actually think that they intensify the reds or pinks sometimes, like through their screen or like HDR capabilities. So I do think it looks a little bit softer in real light. I think my studio photos are a little bit closer to accurate, but I don't know what it is. iPhone, what are you doing? Christine didn't accept my rate, a dozen blueberry scones. Yes, exactly. Stop it with the deep cuts there. But we'll play this one back. Look at that. Indoor spotlight is a light in my kitchen that is good. Overhead light is me standing in a bathroom and looking at the nails at an angle. So see, this shimmer actually does shift to more of a warmer orange. Phone flash is just your iPhone like this through the phone. And outdoor shade is usually outdoor shade. This one's real, you can tell by the tree. But in other cases, I didn't go outside because I was cold and I just stood by a window that had like a shade on it. But so pretty and different lighting, but it does show you that that shimmer is gonna pop with direct lighting as opposed to in outdoor shade or indirect lighting. It's more of like a wash. Can't wait to see Moon Lagoon with the matte taco. I got you. That's next. Wheels are next. Next up, Shadow Lake. So I wanted a very cool calming dark blue for when you're in that mood. So this one's a deep gray blue jelly base with very piercing blue micro shimmers. It does have a bit of like a comforting darkness to it. And at an angle, there's a little bit of indigo play. It's predominantly blue, but like you can kind of see on the sides and the edges of my nails, there's getting a little bit indigo. See the side of the bottle too? And that's that iridescent micro shimmer. So this one, like most of the shades, is sheer intentionally so that that powerful blue micro shimmer stays no matter what the coat. And I kind of like it, like see on the swatch on the side, see how I can't recall off the top of my head how many coats was used. It looks like maybe more coats were used on the left here. But if you do less coats, maybe you like the sheerer look. And then you start to see like the visible nail line if your nails are long enough. And you start to see a little bit of that translucence through, which is a different way to explore nail polish, right? So sheer nail polish isn't always bad if that's the point of it and if it permits the coming through of the specific pigment. So let me know if like you're into that look. It's kind of like clean and cool, which I think has been a theme. Like if we're talking about like nail trends, I think I've seen more of that. So I'm liking this, especially for right now. There is more layering possibilities, exactly, and it is more customizable if you want to build it up. So you can put like 3 thicker coats and you'll get full coverage. You can put it over top of something if you like don't want to do multiple coats. The shimmer's not going to look as like deep, but it is an option. Like do a Holo Taco combo. It's a blueberry glazed donut. Yes. And there she is. I am always wearing 3 coats. So that's why my nails look super opaque. But there we got indoor spotlight, overhead light. See that shifting to purple there? Phone flash and outdoor shade, except I'm lying. I'm not outside. I'm up against the window. That was too cold. And there we have more swatchers wearing Shadow Lake. All right. Next up is Swan Song. The white one, buildable white jelly base with a blue micro shimmer. She is very moonstony. She's very mystical. She's a swan. She's very sweet, but she's shy. Okay. She's not like an obnoxious white shimmer polish or like a glitter polish or like a sparkly iridescent unicorn skin. Okay. She's subtle. And if you like not milky white, and you want to try like other variations, this is kind of in that domain of like clean looking, aesthetic. But with that pop of blue, it makes it very unique, and it's a smoother formula than Milky White Shimmer, which has a little bit more obvious sparkle. This one, when you step back, it looks more uniform. It is not mayonnaise. Yeah. She is very mindful, very demure. And look at that. Okay. Again, very lighting dependent. But if you catch this swan in the right lighting, she will sing a song. You have to be under my kitchen lighting for this one, or use your phone flash for that one. Ooh. Pretty. A great base for a white opal. Yeah, just add some unicorn skin. Next up, we got Vitamin Glow, which is that perfect light cornflower blue jelly base. Buildable up to opacity in 2 to 3 coats, depending on how thick you apply it. It's got pink micro shimmer and just a splash, just a little bit of scattered holo, as if just like a very faint rainfall appeared upon the misty mountain mornings. Just a misting of holo. And yes, this was a reject from the Holo Royalty collection from earlier this year, but I didn't want to reject her. I said, let's save her. She's so beautiful. If you recall, she was numbered B12, which is why we named her Vitamin Glow. So don't forget your vitamins. You're welcome. I'm giving them to you. It's giving vitamins. Look at that in the overhead light. See that shift? That pink iridescence goes to like a golden glow. Very sunset vibes over like a pale mountain. And in the outdoor shade, you can see that range as well, but just differently because it doesn't have that spotlight. I'm blown away. Royalty rejected it. Well, they're obsessed with crushed holo. They like don't even look at the color. They just go crushed holo. That's what the data says, So I'm healing you. I'm giving you vitamins. Next up, Phantom Call, because I had to give you something a little gentle witchier. This is a purple mauve jelly base. This is the most saturated in the collection. Like, it's the most colorful, if that makes sense. But it's also got a mystique to it. It's got that sunrise underglow vibes. And that shimmer is going to be orange, but also kind of yellow golden, and also pink, and also even leaning to green in some lighting. She is the most shifty of them all, and a dash of scattered hollow. I thought it looked stunning in this shade. I didn't want to overdo it and put scattered hollow in all of them because I really like the cleanliness, the pureness of the others absent of scattered hollow, but I wanted to play around, so we left it in 2 of them. And I hope you guys like that gives you a chance too to see the difference in formulas with just a dash of scattered hollow and without. And look at that, right? So these 2 swatchers are in different lighting, of course, right? And this one, it just depends like where their light bulb was. This one maybe is more on the side, so I'm seeing more of that yellow. This one's maybe more on the top, so I'm getting a bit more orange pink. But she really does look different depending on the lighting. Ugh. Look. These are the same nail polish, chat. What? This one does not look like it is that one. Like, these do not look the same. But yeah, she is the most shifty Phantom Call. Kind of spooky, but in like a winter way. She's the spook of the winter. So with the scattered hollow, you're going to see that pop more under a direct light, right? So see these 2, you're seeing the little sparkles, the tiny rainbows, but the hollow tends to disappear in the shade or an indirect light. So it kind of gets cast away, and then you see the underglow come in a more uniform pattern. So this one is really like, she just changes. She's a spoopy stunner. Purple, it's for purple lovers. The shade picture is so pretty, right? Look as it goes away. But see how like you're gonna see that pink orange, but then at that back end it was more of that like, what even color is this? Like a green amber? I can't describe it. Oil slick, yes. I love Phantom Glow. Can we get one like this in blue and call it Pea in the Lake? Well, maybe Shadow Lake is kind of like peeing in the lake. There's just no yellow, okay? Pee in a really clean lake and you won't see yellow. I will take that suggestion to the team, see what they think about naming a shade Pee in the Lake. We have a long list of reject names. I can't even read some of them out loud. 2024 has been the year of making white polishes more exciting. Yes, Faye. I need an all-white Skittle with all the new ones we got this year. That's a great idea. I'm sure someone will do it when they start getting these collections. All right, last up, we have Cloud 9, a light baby pink, super sweet, super cute, super calming jelly base with cyan micro-shimmer. So inspired by like soft pink clouds. It's kind of giving a little cotton candy, but it's a super soft pink, so it's not like bold like a What Do You Pink. And this one is buildable as well. So you're gonna see that cyan pop more obviously too if you want to build it up like this. Got the collection box. Phantom Call is life. Thank you, Vic. This is a very healthy looking pink. You know what I mean? And she glows differently depending on the light. So you see at an angle, it looks more blue, the shimmer. And then direct is more cyan. And then in the outdoor shade, it's kind of just washes over and just looks like a bit of a satin glazed pearl. Pinky pearly. Your favorite, very bubblegum, perfect ballet slipper pink. She's a baby. Smells like almonds. She's not an almond mom. Okay? She's a snow peak mom. She's a snow bunny. All right, there we are. Vaping the box again. Stunning shots. Which shade is calling for you? Should we do a poll? I will pause it there and let's do a poll. But I only have 4 options. Okay. Now, I know you've probably already made your purchases, but let's see what we can do for getting some chat data. So this is opinion poll research, and I will compare it to sales. What's your fave underglow shade? Let's just do what's on the top. I'm just gonna go in order. Shadow Lake. Hello. Shadow Lake. I don't want to use straw poll or third parties because a lot of people understandably just like don't want to click it, so it drastically lowers my sample size. If I'm ever doing like a real survey that matters, like we do at Holo Taco, then yeah, we use things that can collect more data than just the YouTube chat, but this is just YouTube chat. Okay, so let's do just these 4. So what's your favorite? If you had to pick one, I know it's tough, but just pick one. From Moon Lagoon, Shadow Lake, Swan Song, or Vitamin Glow. So we're just doing these 4 for now, because that's all the spaces I got. Your content producer is so good. These shots are fire. Thank you. I will let her know. I mean, yeah, I told her she's amazing. And every creative direction that we've had for some time, as you've noticed, there's been more like creative set shots, has been like a new fun thing to explore, and nothing is ever the same, right? Like Dark Academia was on like steps. Burststone had like giant fucking gems everywhere with like black satin behind it. This collection had like smoke and like icebergs in like a basket of water. So yeah, very excited as we move into 2025 and all the possibilities for creative shots. And I'm glad you guys like it. You know, that's why we do it. So you like it. Titanic vibes. Yeah. So, you know, Jack couldn't fit on the plank. That's why he drowned. You know what could fit? This box. The Underglow Collection box. Why has no one made that meme yet? Maybe they have and I just didn't look. R.I.P. Jack, but you know, it's okay. We saved the nail polish. That's what matters more. I'm Over Brew sold out? Ben, why aren't you updating us? There's nothing on this. Ben, is there an update on other things that have sold out for Black Friday? So the hand cream is gone. I'm hearing that I'm Over Brew is gone. Allegedly, according to the chat. Is that true? It sold out 30 minutes ago? Oh, but okay. It might be an inventory sync thing. We will see. I don't have the official word then. Just that y'all are wild. That's what I'm hearing. When you buy too fast, sometimes like the literal counting thing behind the scenes, like the counter on the website, like can't keep up. So people sometimes have to like manually do things, and yeah, this is all your fault. Just kidding. Is the collection box sold out? Not yet. Luckily, we still have some, thankfully, and that's great for me, so I can tell you this on stream. But if you're watching on VOD and it's gone, I'm sorry. But, you know, I'm glad that people are definitely loving this one and picking it up. I think people saying that they're picking up, 76% said they're buying for them, but 23% said they're buying for them and gifts. So maybe people are picking up a couple, maybe people are picking up the box as a gift, but shopping some of the individual shades for themselves to keep, or more Black Friday shades. That makes sense too. I feel like different people have different ways of how they want to handle a holiday collection and what they're getting for gifts or what they're picking up from Black Friday. Okay. Let's finish this first poll. What's your fave underglow shade? From this first poll, Vitamin Glow is on top. And then Moon Lagoon and Shadow Lake are tied at 26%. Come on. And Swan Song, RIP, at 9%. What is wrong with you? You don't like white nail polish? You know what it is? Here's something interesting. I'll give you some insight. The people here, the over 4,000 people watching this and 2,000 of you who voted That's only half of you. That's a 50% response rate. Come on, you guys can click a button to the other 2,000. The people voting in this chat for their favorites is a very different customer profile in terms of preferences than Holo Taco overall. And I'll explain why. Swan Song is exactly an example of that. So I think this crew is very into like, give me bold, saturated color, shifty, like just do the most extra. Okay, they don't want clean, light, generally speaking. I mean, the other ones are like clean and light, but you know what I mean? Like they have color to them. But our white shades and more like neutral stuff and more like not as blingy stuff sells so well. And I think it's explained by the people who aren't here. The customer who's looking for something that's a little more like work appropriate for their workplace, if there are rules there. Obviously, I'm not saying that as like a fact of work, but just depending on your workplace's requirements. There are some people who are just like not into wearing much color. They want more versatile nails that can match with whatever they're wearing. So they don't really want to put a color per se. They want that more clean girl aesthetic. That's been trending on TikTok and on social media for the last couple of years. So I think there's a lot of factors that explain why this chat will like always say, no, I don't want the clean one. I want the dirty ones. But you know what I mean? I think it's so interesting. So we're not going to not do the clean adjacent shades because I think they've been doing really well for us, just not in this poll. So there's your fun fact. Okay, but we're gonna go for the top. So we've got Vitamin Glow, and then Moon Lagoon and Shadow Lake are super close. Yeah, chat is dirty. That's the conclusion you should draw from this. Chat is just so dirty. Can't keep them clean. Gotta give them a bath. What's your fave Underglow shade? Part 2. I also think like the Ulta customer is gonna be in that latter category of like being more interested in like this or the pink too. But thank you, Christmas Carol, for saving the poll. And let's add Phantom Call, Cloud 9. It's just like how the prawn industry funds the art house film industry. What? I don't know if I follow. So let's add Vitamin Glow, and I'll just put Moon Lagoon. I don't think it would make a difference since those were super tied, but let's do part 2. What's your favorite if you had to pick just from these 4? Phantom Call, Cloud 9, Vitamin Glow, or Moon Lagoon? Can't wait to wear these shades on the Christmas market in Germany, getting wasted and eating greasy fish with bread. Damn, Germany sounds fun, Steven. Can I come? As a former Ulta employee, can confirm the Cloud 9 and Swan Song would be the top sellers in store. Really? Really? Your name is Really? That's so cool. Yeah. I've been learning a lot since we've launched at Ulta, like from the Ulta team who handles nail product, hearing what they think, hearing like what they think the Ulta shopper is into, and then also seeing just the early stages of our own data. And yeah, like there's different nail polish markets. There's different color profiles for different groups of people, totally. And I want to make sure that we're not like only catering to people who want like dark black holo like me. That's how I started anyways. I want to make sure that we do things for all different interests, but that still have something in common. And whether that's like a creative color story or having like super rich luxe pigments, whether that's an opacity or power of shimmer. So the special effectness, the shiftiness, the way it looks in different lighting is something that's we're always going to aim for, with the exception of cremes, which are cremes. But even those, we strive for like super opaque and creamy. But yeah, want to give different vibes for different people because not everyone is going to love every single color palette or formula, which is totally fair. Wait, how do you say luxe? luxe. I say it the French way, I think. I don't say luxe because that sounds like bagels, I think. Is that how you say like lox? It sounds like I'm eating salmon. I don't know. It's the French in me. One person is also allowed to have multiple vibes. Absolutely. Sometimes you feel like just winter chilling, and sometimes you feel like a birthday brat. Sounds like ducks. Is it luxe? I've always said luxe because français. There's some words I say weird, I know. And I'll just blame it on the French. But I know French people will call me out and be like, no. Wow, this poll is so different. What? What's your fave underglow shade part 2? 43% Phantom Call and 28% Vitamin Glow. Whoa, okay. I was not expecting this. That's not what I predicted. I'm gonna take a quick call. You know you're a millennial when. And compare this to sales data. Obviously, methodological differences here is I'm forcing you to pick one, and it was split between two polls that were inconsistent. And sales, you can buy multiple. And our sales data right now would be counting purchases of the individuals in terms of numbers, because if you buy the collection set, then it's one of everything. So that kind of cancels each other out in terms of trying to find the different margins in volume, shade to shade. So Phantom Call, 42%. She is our winner for customer opinion survey on stream. So you guys like shifty purple, huh? And then Vitamin Glow, love that. Love that moody, it's like a sweet blue. Love that sweet blue cotton candy, inverted cotton candy. Then Moon Lagoon, then Cloud 9, and then Swan Song, according to chat. So let's end that. And I will take a call from Ban. Hello? Hello? Do we got some sales data coming in? I know you already put some on screen earlier, but I'll do it again now that it's been at least an hour in. It's different. So our early results for the Underglow individual shade sales is Vitamin Glow is the top seller, not Phantom Call, but Phantom Call is second. But they flipped, which makes more sense because Phantom Call is like a little edgier, a little wilder, like this chat, a little more unhinged. So I understand why they voted for that one disproportionately. But Vitamin Glow is definitely topping the charts from a sales perspective, and I think that's because that's more approachable. It's kind of like the average in between the unhinged people and the like, I just like something that looks pretty people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You've never had hinges? Exactly. And then the third one is Moon Lagoon, which is consistent with our data, the survey data. I plan to wear all 6 together. What to do with the 6th? Do what I did, okay? This is how you wear all 6. And I assume you paint all of your nails instead of just one hand. You make a skittle that changes. So don't match hand to hand, right? So see how I have like 4 here that are different from the 4 here. And then, yeah, I just chose to repeat a couple colors. But you wear them all and then you make sure to scatter it around so that it can still look cohesive. Some of them match across, like these ones, right? But that's how you do it. Nice nails. Thanks, Rebecca. Or you can grow an extra finger, exactly, like Aquamarie suggested. They all look so good. Thank you. And here I'll get you a little bit closer. Come on in. The water's fine. Look at that micro shimmer. Just so piercing. Very serene. Like a cold plunge. Anyone been to a Nordic spa? This is very Nordic spa of me. And then my rings happen to kind of match. My very uncomfortable rings. Do it for the vibes. All right, you want to see the box up close too? Look. So this one, so the box has rose gold chrome on it, very pastel rose gold. And it's kind of got this like starburst pattern, very faint, but most of its beautifulness comes from the iridescent film that's going to change depending on the angle of the light. And there's the back. The Holo Taco Underglow Collection with all the shade names written on the back. And then we've got our little embossed taco pattern on top. And now let's open her up. Remember when we used to do these reveals? Now you know everything. You're welcome. Do you see the ice tray? Guys, it's an ice tray. What does this remind you of? People who've been on stream for years, what does the ice tray look like? Maybe a certain collection box that never ended up being released? That we just canned because we were trying to remove collection boxes because we like to listen to customer feedback. Fire and ice reject, yes. I'm going to see if I can pull a picture. I think I know where you guys put it. And thank you for submitting your homework, detectives. We will get to that soon. But here, I want to show this. Who remembers? This was on stream maybe like 2 years ago. Yeah, something like that. When we launched the Fire and Ice collection, I couldn't help myself, but I showed you a sample sheet of a collection box that never was, and it had an ice pattern on it. And it was one option for the Winter Shimmers collection, but then we went with the glittery Starburst that was more like lilac leaning. But there was a cracked ice pattern that I really liked that I was like, oh, let's use that for Fire and Ice, but maybe we could add fire, but then we just never ended up doing a collection box for that collection. So I love the cracked ice look so much that I wanted to pull it back, but inside the tray, because it's like the shades are coming up through the ice to show off their powerful underglow. So it is a little bit of a mix of a few different things. We've got that starburst kind of here, like iceberg glacier, very simple, very clean, instead of that shimmery glittery, which was on the Winter Shimmers. So they are different vibes, different texture. This is super smooth. But yeah, I like that pop of texture that isn't actually texture on the inside. So that's kind of just like a sweet little surprise. So now you can glow with the flow. Hi. Hi. Reminds me of figure skating. Look, guys, I'm skating. As a graphic designer, I know the designer was so excited to pull that back out. Yeah. Hi, Christine. Holo Taco has been huge in terms of managing my... Sorry, I can't pronounce that word, which can be debilitating and painful. Just wanted to say thank you. And thank you, Shelby, for hanging out with us. And I'm glad that you found this to be a cozy, chill place. And that's all I hope for. Ooh, the figure skating outfits. I did figure skating as a child. Yes. I think I was like a sunbeam in one costume. Oh my God. So embarrassing pictures I have. Is this your holiday collection? Yes. This is the Holo Taco holiday collection as far as that is concerned. It's just not branded like what some people consider to be a traditional Christmas collection. I did that on purpose because I wanted it to be like not about a particular holiday and more about a time of year, a vibe, something that can also transcend through winter. It's like winter and beyond. It'll take you into spring. Very wearable shades throughout the year and for the next few months of next year. Or you could just not care about the season and wear them whenever you want. That's also valid. But what did Chris not do as a child? I didn't do knitting or cooking or baking. But I did figure skating, dance class, gymnastics, child acting, nail painting, drugs. I didn't do drugs as a child. I didn't do sports. Well, figure skating, I guess that's a sport. Yes, I didn't do drugs. I used to do drugs, now I don't do anything. I used to go out, now I don't go any. Okay, anyways, that's a song I was vibing to this morning. Lily Red Robin got the new collection in Barista Bundle. Almost got Modest Moss, but I don't wear greens enough. It's such a pretty green shade. Definitely underrated. Yes, or try Headhunter from Dark Academia. That's another really rich green. She did camping. I did do camping too. I didn't do team sports, correct. Did you play an instrument? I played the soprano recorder. This one. Yeah, it was, I hated it. I love Gold Flip, Phantom Call, Cat's Evasion, Sunset Simulation. Yes, it's gonna get that for you. We all played the recorder. Did we all play the recorder? I'm not special. Soprano is the easiest one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. I have no musical talent. What song is that? Is it Minuet by Bach? Did I just make that up? It's like a childhood memory I think I just unlocked. This would be from like grade 7 or 8 when I was 11 or 12. Is that Minuet? Minuet? I'm probably saying it in French. I don't fucking know. Minuet. How the fuck do you say it in ugly English? On recorder? Yeah. It was really fast. It was hard. It's by the Backstreet Boys? No, it's not. What? Minuet? No, okay. Minute. No? I don't remember. Anyways. I'm out of tea. Ben, can I get some more of my tea? It's so chilly in here. I need to warm up. My daughter, Dum Dum Girl. Oh, you mean she called me Dum Dum. Says to eat a Dum Dum lollipop. On a serious note, I'm excited for this collection. Thank you. I will do that. Yes, the 11-year-olds who I played games with without realizing they were 11. And then they called me a Dum Dum on live. Playing games with children. Shawarma, you're dressed like that one Monster High character. Are you calling me a monster? Rawr. Did you know about the Télé Français show? I think so. Do you know what Cateradi is? That's a French immersion unlocked memory right there. Was it Phasma? Okay. Yeah. I have no musical talent. Excuse me, what about your Hello cover? Yeah, don't remind people that exists. Okay. Speaking of talent, would you like to do combos that require no talent, because all you have to do is put one thing on top of another? Anyone can do it. You don't need talent. Okay. Let's do swatch wheel time. But first, glossy versus matte. All right, here's the new Underglow Collection Glossy. As intended, the glossiness will help make the shimmery more shimmer, okay? The shimmer is shimmering when it's glossy. So make sure you always add a nice quick dry glossy taco, which isn't just to make it shiny. It also helps with quick dry, long lasting, seals everything in. So highly recommend. And these are on sale today because it's Black Friday. Don't buy too many. We would like to keep stock for the remainder of the Black Friday sale period. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. Enjoying a Simply Tea latte with pure maple sugar. Oh, you're killing me. I can't go make my own tea right now. I'm in the middle of something. All right. Here's the Underglow shades with a matte taco, aka matte top coat. Look at them. I just want to touch them. Oh, they are soft. They literally get soft. Like the matte taco makes it feel soft, like kind of cozy cashmere. It softens the shimmer. It does, because you're not going to get that streak, like that streak where the light hits it, but it makes it more like a soft winter velvet with just a light, a very faint sheen kind of underglowing through. In some shades, I can notice it more than others. I think the darker shades, which is interesting, I guess because there's a bit more contrast between the shimmer and the jelly base, so it's coming out a little bit more. But this is a really fun way to play with the new shimmers, is adding a matte taco. It really gives like cozy sweater vibes, especially this blue one. Maybe it's because I'm wearing a cozy blue sweater. And even the white, okay? So you're not a fan of Swan Song, okay? But like, I really like it matte. Who is she? Moon Lagoon is your favorite. Ice Vibes. Shadow Lake looks absolutely stunning. I am shocked at how much I like these matte. Tips to avoid brush strokes application. So first coat, second coat, however you want to do it. On your third coat, make sure your streaks are super straight and push down in the middle and straight as your last swipe. You don't have to worry about it too much on coat 1 and 2. It'll get covered up, but pay attention on your third coat. Celine, got the new stuff in a new pair of slippers. They keep my feet warm in the winter months. What do you mean by a long time regarding boxes? Well, first of all, shouts out to your feet. I got my slippers on too. I can only lift my right leg because my left leg is broken. Yes, simply still sciatica. Thank you for asking. Those of you I've seen asking. We're not gonna do a collection box like this, like our classic construction, this type of style, for some time. Yeah, I know. And that was based on literally listening to you guys. So if you're unhappy about that, well, you can get mad at your friends. No, I think it makes sense. It makes sense with doing things like moving into Ulta. It makes sense with not having to feel restricted in terms of color story and number of polishes we would like to release. With collection boxes, if you go too big, like more than 6, the box gets more expensive. It takes up more storage. Less people are interested in it because it takes up more storage. And then it's harder to do forecasting. And we also don't want to like way underdo it because then that'll upset people. And so it's smarter and easier. The timelines are so much longer, like way longer. Supply chain has not really let up on that one, and especially because we have so many custom finishes. So they literally like stamp or apply layers to our boxes. It really complicates the process and makes everything required to be signed off on well in advance. So do pigments and whatever, but this is like an added challenge. So there's a variety of different reasons. Also listening to customer feedback from you guys saying like, I would prefer, this was literally a question on the Holo Royalty and Holo Swatcher poll from a year and a half-ish ago. And people did say that like they could do with less collection boxes, even though they still like them. So keeping that in mind, we're going to be a little more reserved. So yeah, there is still a couple, but they're not close together and things are going to look a little different next year. And I don't know, we're going to see, right? Like we've planned out the next year, but you know, 2027 is still on the, wait, what year is it? 2026 is still being planned. And if people say absolutely no collection boxes ever, then that's the direction we'll go in. So, and here's a good example, birthstones. There was literally no way we were going to make a box like this quality of box and hold 12 polishes and be able to accurately forecast how many of those would be required and spend the amount on it. And we don't charge extra for the box. It just wasn't viable. Like from a business perspective, that would have been really dumb. That would have been dumb. And also you guys, it's probably be like a giant box. So it's just like, it's too much. It was wild. So I didn't want boxes and the size restrictions of them to limit my ability to do a creative concept if I want to do it. Like I want to do birthstones, so you know, we'll come up with something different. We'll just do custom unique cartons. So that being said, we're still going to do some boxes, but we're going to make them make sense for more custom collections. I think like holiday is a really great gifting opportunity. So this collection now being something that people are picking up for themselves absolutely makes sense. I don't know what you want, Ben. I can't hear you. They looked lovely. Thank you. Packaging solutions are tricky, absolutely. And that's what I shared, the business behind the scenes and like the thought behind it. And I think that that's part of what makes you guys so also like in tune with decisions that we make. I feel like you're often very intelligent when you have discussions in the community, whether it's on Discord or in the All Things Simply Facebook group. And you kind of like talk about it from a business standpoint because you've like, I don't know, heard me say at one point X, Y, Z. So I appreciate that people are thinking about it like that and looking at the global picture instead of like, each launch in isolation and, you know, devoid of challenges. You also love the custom cartons. Great. That's great feedback. Love that. I love them too. I still have your first and second Holo Taco collection. Nice. Yeah. And I will always keep some of them, right? Or all of, I keep all of them, but I cherish a lot of my boxes. But am I going to get that tea? And while that's happening, glossy or matte? Let's do a poll. Thank you, sir. I can give you this back. Can I give? Okay, can I give you this back? Yeah. Thank you, Ben, for bringing me my tea. Literally my tea. I smell the maple. This is a very practical and fair idea. Appreciate that you don't just throw excess at us just for the sake of it. Thank you, Cupcake Sock. I am aligned as a fellow sock. Oh my God, am I in a business meeting right now? Yeah, it's Saturday. It's business time. All right, vote Underglow, glossy, or matte. Ben, what do you think? Do you have a preference? Glossy or matte? How would you wear it?
Matt.
Matte?
Your brother.
Haha, that's funny because your brother's name is Matt.
Your brother's name is Matt.
He's not my brother. He's my brother-in-law. Is that how that works? He's my common brother-in-law. He's common. Is that what people call? I don't even know. Always glossy. Common matte. Literally drooling. I can't vote on this, but you can. Just click the button. Click it. This is my first collection box ever. Also trying the Simply Maple Breakfast Tea. It's so cozy. I'm so glad people who bought, most of you have already received from launch day. That's my collab tea with David's tea. Finally, I know it's been a while, but it was released. It's sold out now, sorry. We are restocking. But I really love seeing like random people pop in and be like, I'm drinking your tea. And it's just really cool that we're drinking the same thing. So cheers. And soon your nails will match mine. And then we can match our nails and our tea. Who else loves matching? Holo Combo, you got some too? The maple tea is delicious and just sweet enough, right? I never put sweetener in it. But if you are someone who adds like a teaspoon of sugar, you're probably still gonna need to add that. I don't think it's that sweet, but it's just a teeny bit. I love it with oat milk. All right. Tea nail polish question mark? I don't know. Would you like that? Maybe next year. All right. Let's take a look at the poll results. Underglow. 56% said glossy, 44% said matte. That's pretty close. Normally, glossy always wins. Like, it's just kind of the standard. But matte being 44%, I think that says a lot about this collection working really well matte. So you can pick any shade you want, and there's 6 of them times 2 different top coats, tacos. There's 12 different options. There you go. And that's with Matte Taco, which is also on sale today in the Black Friday sale. And our Black Friday sale will be continuing all through until Black Friday. We just started it earlier to make it easier for those who wanted the new collection and then can pick up a bunch of stuff related to like stuff that's usually on our website on sale. So Black Friday, like the sales you see here will continue as long as stock permits. I know some stuff is already going to start stocking out. So irrespective of that footnote, the sales will continue through to Black Friday. And then we will be switching gears for 12 Days of Christmas, which is 12 days of something different every day. Little surprises, maybe have some new stuff, maybe have some vote to bring backs, maybe have some vault moment and a couple bonus content days, a little sneak peeks, maybe some bonus promos. We like to have fun, so we'll be doing that again this December. Can't believe how fast hand cream sold out. I know. Y'all are wild. What scent is the hand cream? The hand cream is an argan milk scent, which people describe differently, honestly. It's like, it's not almond. It's soft. It's cashmere-y. I find it really hard to explain, but argan milk is like technically what it is. If that rings a bell to you, maybe that will help. But people who aren't opposed to fragrances seem to like it. It's like a neutral scent. It's not like super strawberry or like, you know, a very specific scent. It's kind of like a neutral whatever. I would prefer unscented cream. Absolutely has been noted. Cat's rule. Are we getting a mug for 12 Days of Christmas? No. Check the Discord. Oh no, I'm scared. What does that mean? Which part? Do you want me to go into combos or do you want me to check the Discord? I have a hard time letting my boxes go because they are so pretty. I don't have space for them. Yeah. I hear ya. And I love them too. And they are collectibles and people are still always looking to like collect an old one that they missed out on, and I wish we could bring them back, but it's just, it doesn't make sense for us. Okay, combos. We'll do combos. Okay, let's do combos. Let me just blow my nose. How does either smoothing base affect the sheerness of this formula? Okay, great question. If you have stained nails like me, then I highly recommend using a smoothing base coat. So whether that's our pink smoothing base, which has a slight pinkish tint, which helps if your nails are like more in the yellow direction, or our OG smoothing base. Hold on. This one's really used up, but our OG smoothing base, which is very similar, but it is more of like a neutral beige. This type of a base coat will help smooth out and disguise discoloration in your nail or staining, or just help with smoothing the nail plate if you have like pits or from like eczema or uneven nails, which is something that I suffer with because I have eczema, especially on this hand. But if you don't have stained nails and your nails are pretty even looking, and like the line, you know, like the white line at the top, the visible nail line they call it, if your nails are long enough to have that, will pop more if you don't put on a smoothing base coat, right? And that's a personal preference. Some people want to see like a false French tip, and I say false because you didn't like make it yourself, but see how in Swan Song you can see my visible nail line under? That's even with some smoothing base coat. But if you want that visible nail line experience on all the shades, then I wouldn't use a smoothing base coat and just do less coats of the shade. So it really is going to be like choose your own adventure. You can play with it. If you like that look, then you can use less coats. You can skip a smoothing base coat, but maybe you want it to just look opaque and like just make it one color. Then using a smoothing base coat will help cover up or blur that visible nail line. Okay, combos. What's first? Let's do the bestseller Phantom Call first. How's that? Okay. This is a memory test for me because I did this last night and I didn't write down what's what. What's a Holo Taco combo? It's putting one of our several toppers over top of any other base polish you want. Typically, we do this with cremes. So you put a topper on top of a creme and like see the special effect. But there are no rules. You can put them over whatever you want. And if you think the Underglow Collection is a little too demure for you, a little too plain, although that's pretty wild to think this is plain. But let's say you want to spice it up. You want to take that winter chilly mountain to even greater heights. You want to add a sprinkle of sparkle. Then you can go ahead and add a Holo Taco combo. Combos are your favorite. For me, it's the creative, like exploration. Like, oh, what does this look like? What does this look like? What does this look like? I will do my memory test now. Okay, ready? These are all Phantom Call. This is Everything Taco for when you can't decide. Rose Gold Flake Taco. That is pretty and kind of makes it look more like frosted metally. And see when I tilt it, that's where you can see more of that impact because Rose Gold Flake Taco is going to stand out more in indirect light. Fallen Flake Taco, very weird. This is a weird one. This is like unconventional. Unconventional? Silver Flake Taco, that's very pretty. I love that with the like silver bling. This is Disco Dust, which is going to be more seen depending on the angle, but that's like a sparkly Christmas tree lights on top of a very shifty purple. This is Celestial Lights. So yeah, I put a shimmer on top of a shimmer, but it kind of made it more green, which was interesting. So that's part of the experimenting. This one is Lunar Unicorn Skin, which looks good on everything. Fight me. This is Solar Unicorn Skin. Oh, I love adding more red or orange to this shade. It looks more like fiery. This is Sonic Unicorn Skin, the blue unicorn skin, and this is Cosmic Unicorn Skin, the pink unicorn skin, for a bit more like tone on tone. But adding a unicorn skin to these will give them more flake dimension as opposed to being a smooth uniform. And you can add more than one coat. This is just one coat. If you want to be more extra, you can add multiple coats. All right, let's look at Cloud 9. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I think the overexposure was doing the most. Okay, so Cloud 9 is our baby pink with cyan shimmer. This one I added Scattered Holo. I might have to pull out my phone flash for you to be able to see it. You know what the problem is? It's my Beauty Guru lighting. But I added a little bit of Scattered Holo to it. There. Because, hey, if you like Vitamin Glow and Phantom Call with that dusting of holo and you wish that it was in the other shades, then do exactly this. Take Scattered Holo, which is the most gentle dusting of holographic pigment. It doesn't take away from the base color. It's just a little dusting. It's like a little bit of galaxy. So that's scattered Holo Taco. So if you kind of like the soft pop of holo in some of these shades, or like Spirit Fingers, and you're missing it in the other shades, then just make this combo. When are we getting more toppers? We haven't had a topper since Cookies and Crams. There hasn't been a topper since the Ice Pretty Please. I'm working on some stuff for later in the next year. But there's also so many gaps in our straight up colors. And to be quite honest, we have a really strong assortment of toppers right now. And it's hard to keep every single topper ever in stock. And I want to, right? Like part of our brand is literally like put top coats on things. So yeah, I mean, if you look at what we have now, it looks so unlike what you'll see in other brands of our scale and size. So like you go to toppers, they're all on sale right now. We have these seasonals, but then we have black flake, we have rose gold, we have this metallic foil flake, we have disco dust, and then there's also a straight up silver reflective. We have 6 different colors of shimmers. We have silver reflective. Got cake is, it could be a topper. We have everything taco, which is a mix of 9 different toppers. We have gold flake taco. We have linear OG Holo Taco. We have flaky Holo Taco. We have scattered Holo Taco. That's the one I just showed you. And we have 6 different colors of unicorn skins. That's a lot. And somewhat overwhelming to new people. You know what I mean? Who like may need some time to appreciate the difference. But indefinitely adding the same number of toppers that we've added in our startup years would make it unsustainable, because there's only so many pigments we could keep in stock for a long time. You know what I mean? We got lots of tacos though. Yeah. I agree there's never enough, but there's also operations and supply chain reasons why maybe it is enough for now. Is everything taco hard to make? Yes. The lab hates me, but you know what? It's worth it, because when you can't decide what to put on, you just put on a coat of everything taco. It's literally everything. Well, it's not everything. We made this earlier, but it has 6 unicorn skins and 3 of our OG holographic toppers. So that is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9 pigments. Wild. And I think I put her... No, I didn't put her on Cloud 9, but... Let's go through the others. So that was scattered Holo Taco. That's rose gold flake Holo Taco. That's gold flake Holo Taco. That's linear Holo Taco, which is hard to see in this Beauty Guru lighting, but if you shine something on it, if you get like your phone flash, this is not helpful, but there. It adds just like a subtle linear holo to it. That's very pretty. So playing around with it is fun. And then that's disco dust, which is that multicolor reflective topper. That's Lunar Unicorn Skin, who immediately steals my heart. That is a pink opal, okay? You want pink opals? Here you go. Lunar Unicorn Skin over Cloud 9. That's the recipe. Then I wanted to try Sonic Unicorn Skin over Cloud 9, but it is pulling more of the yellow dimension because it's over a lighter shade. And that is Scorched Earth, the last one, which I just thought was like fun to experiment with, because you're basically putting a red yellow shimmer over top of a cool cyan shimmer. And it kind of just changed like the base color of it, right? So sometimes putting on a topper will even change the base of it. Something that's like just a subtle difference. What's next? What do you want? Let's do these ones. Okay, let's do Swan Song. So scattered holo, just a little bit of scattered holo. This I put linear holo, which again, you would need a phone flash to really get that holographic flare, and linear holo over white is gonna be less obvious than over black. We've been through the science of rainbow prisms. Silver Flake Taco, that is very noticeable, and that's because this type of pigment is opaque, so it doesn't change depending on the color underneath of it. So now it's more obvious, right, when it is put on a light color. Rose Gold Flake Taco, that is very pretty. I like the pop of blue, right? Like it gives it so much personality than just putting it over white. This is Reflective Taco. This is Reflective Taco, which is the straight up silver reflective one. Kind of looks like tiny little stars in the Swan Lake there, see? So this one is gonna need that iPhone flash light. It's the same idea as a stop sign at night. So you know how like reflective safety vests or something kind of shine when your eye is in line with the light source? That's what is like the Reflective Taco pigments. Which, do you guys like Reflective Taco? I think it's such a fun surprise to see. It's just like a good party trick. Like you open your phone. Here, why don't I just do it for you? Speaking of party tricks. Here, I'm gonna give you the flash. So you turn on your flash. Wow, that does not work. Why does my phone look like such a weird color? It doesn't want to adjust. Okay, let me just do it like this. If I do it this way. Nope, that's worse. Well, never mind. You've seen the demo? Yeah, I'm too overexposed. I overexposed myself. I know, I've just been flashing people live on YouTube. I'm gonna get demonetized. Okay. Lunar Unicorn Skin. Okay, where's my Opal October complainers? Where are you? I've got your prize. Here you go. The perfect Opal recipe. Swan Song plus Lunar Unicorn Skin. Now, if you want to get creative, okay, you want a more subtle opal, Solar Unicorn Skin has that like orange pop and a bit of the cyan shift. I think that's also really pretty. But Lunar Unicorn Skin is super obvious. And then this is Galactic Unicorn Skin, which has a green to purpley pink shift. This is Cosmic Unicorn Skin. And this is Aurora Unicorn Skin and Sonic Unicorn Skin, the purple and the blue. So I've tried them all. And if you're an October baby and still mad at me for birthday brat for our month, I give you my opology. It's a combo. I sing you a swan song with the Lunar Unicorn Skin. Or you could just wear it plain, of course, if you're more like a pearly girly. All right. Let's look at Vitamin Glow combos. Ooh, this one's fun. Because I personally just really love this baby blue. There's so much potential. So, Flaky Holo Taco on this one. Flaky Holo Taco is the most impactful of our traditional Holo Tacos because it's got larger pigment sizes that's more like asymmetrical. So it's more dazzling, it's more jagged. And that's Everything Taco. And then I have nope, is that Reflective Taco? Yes, it is. Reflective Taco, Rose Gold Flake Taco, Silver Flake Taco, Lunar Unicorn Skin. Again, Lunar Unicorn Skin just kills it every time. She is one of my favorites to put over pastel shades. Okay, remember that. I'm gonna pull it. So in the bottle, Lunar Unicorn Skin looks very yellow, right? But the magic thing with our iridescent toppers is that they are translucent, kind of like special cellophane. Like, you ever seen those cellophane baskets and like gift baskets and it's like kind of bluey, kind of pinky, kind of yellowy, but then you hold that sheet over like black versus over white and it looks totally different. That's what's going on here. So it looks yellow, this particular shade, Lunar Unicorn Skin, in the bottle, but when you put it over a light color, it looks like this. It looks like pink and blue. What? And again here, you're getting more like pops of glowing pink and blue. Just so pretty. Highly recommend Lunar on any pastel color. It can be a creme. It can be one of these underglow shades. I just think it's so pretty. I will vouch for her forever. That's why I put her in Ulta. All right, that one's Cosmic Unicorn Skin. So that's the pinkier unicorn skin. And this I just wanted to try. That's Celestial Lights, which is our greenish shimmer, just to see what would happen if you put green over top. Unicorn skins are top tier. They really are. Swan Song plus Lunar Unicorn Skin plus Solar Unicorn Skin plus matte. Serving sass, that would absolutely serve something special. That is a really pretty opal. Okay, last up, let's look at Moon Lagoon combos. Flaky Holo Taco, Scattered Holo Taco, Rose Gold Flake Taco, Silver Flake Taco, Black Flake Taco. You thought I would forget? I have not forgotten. Who would like a mint chocolate chip cookie with a little sunrise glow? That's so cute. Mint chip ice cream, but it's got a special shimmer. And do you see kind of what I mean about, like, yes, you could put a black flake topper over top of like Creme and Punishment or something and get like a more traditional looking ice cream chip cookie. But the Underglow formula still pulls through with that micro shimmer and looks so like tight and serene, even under something like as obnoxious as a black flake taco. So you can imagine this under Crackle. I didn't paint it, but I'll leave that up to you. Now I'm craving ice cream. I know, I kind of want to eat it. Don't eat the nail polish. Okay. And then we've got Reflective Taco. Hold on, focusy. Hello. Come on, camera. No. There. Then we've got Reflective Taco, just for like a little bit of stars in the sky. Then I like this one too. This is Galactic Unicorn Skin. So that's the green unicorn skin over top of the cyanish shade. That's really pretty. That's like a light green, serene opal. This is Solar Unicorn Skin. So it's adding a bit of chunk and making it a little bit in the red or orange direction. And you could do 2 coats if you want to kick this up. I just did 1 coat just to like pump these out quickly. But if you did 2 coats, it would make it even more like a little bit chunkier, a little bit wilder. Lunar Unicorn Skin, again, proving she is superior on pastel shades. And that was Twilight Shimmer. I just wanted to see what would happen if I put like a purpley blue on top of the kind of magenta shimmer. It's all for fun and testing, just simply testing at her desk. Okay. Last up, I've got combos for Shadow Lake, and this one is going to be way more obvious because the science of layering applies here. So when you layer an iridescent pigment, such as a unicorn skin or an iridescent shimmer over, or not even just those, or a holographic topper over top of a shade, the darker the base shade is, the more obvious the special effect is. The lighter it is, typically the less obvious, unless we're talking about metallic foil flakes or things that are opaque. So, for example, this is Linear Holo, which you can see way more obviously now, right? Look, I just made Shadow Lake have a holographic flare. Killed it. That is a 10 out of 10 combo. If you're like, I love this color, but I wish it was hollow, but you like the serene uniformity of the shade and don't just want to like dazzle it too much, I absolutely love Linear Holo over Shadow Lake because it is that dark enough color that you're gonna see the rainbow more obviously, okay? Beautiful holographic lake, just how nature intended. Then I went wild with Everything Taco, Chaotic Lake Nature. Then we've got some metallic foils, which are also super pretty. This is a really nice like blue and silver holiday shade. That's Silver Flake Taco over top of Shadow Lake. That's Gold Flake Taco if you want like a golden blue moment. This is blue on blue. This is Sonic Unicorn Skin. So if you want to add a little bit more dimension, a bit more flakes, add even more blue, you can put Sonic Unicorn Skin over top of Shadow Lake. It's like blue fish in the sea. This is Cosmic Unicorn Skin. So that's adding pink flakes in the blue lake. That is so fun. That's like fresh wildlife right there. Fresh fishies. This one for more subtle look, I put the Silver Reflective Taco. So it's just like a faint twinkle in the lake. Not a tinkle, but a twinkle. And this one, I wanted to try what would happen when you put Scorched Earth, which is our orangish reddish shimmer, over top of this deep blue shimmer. And now you've got like contrasting pigments, which I love to experiment with too, because it really pops. Like you're seeing the blue underneath, but then you're seeing red on top. Very Scorched Earth. I don't use toppers enough. Well, I hope this taught you that you need to start. Toppers are such a fun way to customize your look and like play with colors. And sometimes you just like want to see what happens. Like you'll just paint it on your nail. You'll be like, oh, I'll try this, and you'll paint it. But then other times, if you have the time and you just want to de-stress and just like hang out and explore different options, you can get these wheels on Amazon for like pretty cheap. They come in like different colors or different sizes. I buy like packs of 20. Well, I mean, I maybe have a different use case than everyone, but I also feel like it's a fun at-home activity if you're into collecting toppers, to just like, you know, spend a night. You know, it's Saturday night and you're at home swatching your wheels. It's normal behavior. Just trying different things, because then you have it as a reference point, and then you can be like, okay, I really like this over that, or this shirt that I'm going to wear next weekend actually really reminds me of this combo. So, or I'm going to try and match the shirt I'm wearing and then recreate it on your nails when it's go time to do your manicure. Yeah. Wait, it's not normal behavior? Well, I think some people don't know what swatch wheels are. Maybe not this audience, but when I'm talking to like average people out in the world who aren't here, and they like ask something about, I don't know, nail polishes or how I take pictures, and I'm like, yeah, so I'm swatching tonight. I got to do swatches. And they're like, what are you watching? Like the word swatch doesn't mean anything to them, or like swatch wheels. Like they don't know what that means. But yeah, it's called a swatch wheel if you're looking for it on Amazon. It's probably on my Amazon page too. They come in different colors. You can get them in like an ivory color, or a clear. I like clear for demoing on stream because it just looks cleaner. But if you're going for like color accuracy and you are of a paler skin tone, then using the white ivory wheels will probably be a little more accurate. But if we're talking about cremes, it doesn't matter because they're so opaque. So it really only kind matters if you're working with somewhat sheerer polishes that you want to test. Wearing Cosmic over not pressed right now. Oh, I don't know if that's ugly or beautiful. I'm sure it's controversial either way. Swatch parties are my favorite. Wait, you guys do swatch parties? Should I do that? Should I do swatch parties? It's my friend's birthday tonight. I should just like bring nail polish and be like, okay guys, we're painting our nails. Sorry about whatever else you wanted to do for your birthday. We're just gonna have a swatch party. Yeah, we'll get lit from within with the Underglow Collection. Wait, I want to do a swatch party. How do I join? Yeah, I mean, we do virtual ones all the time by people sharing pictures. All right, detectives. I think I'm on to you. I think we're gonna do that. Wait, no, I lied. Let me show you the mood board. Simply lying out here. I got your hopes up. I know. All right. Who wants to see the mood board? She is glowing from within. So for holiday 2024, we wanted you to find inner peace and your underglow. Not your underwear, your underglow, guys. Come on now, okay? Full of serene shades and really pretty pastel winter vibes, like a glow from underneath cracked ice in the morning with misty mountaintops and sunrises with really soft clouds in an Arctic chilly landscape. And Moon Lagoon, we've got that serene turquoise, kind of light aqua color. And all of them, of course, have a blast of shimmer. And that is the crux of the underglow, is that shimmer just popping through the surface, through the ice, pop through, show off your insides. Are your insides as pretty as your nails? It doesn't matter. And we've got Cloud 9, which is like just a super soft, sweet cloud floating above like the alpine snow. Maybe it's the early morning hours before you're going skiing, and you want to whip that phone out because like you need that picture for Instagram because you've never seen the sky such a beautiful color of light pink. But maybe you're going deep dive swimming because now it's nighttime and there's a shadow in the lake. Okay, who's out there? Who dare go swimming in the cold? Maybe a little cold plunge. Okay. Shadow Lake is your new favorite. It's very peaceful. They're all very peaceful shades, peaceful names, peaceful vibes, but some of them have more depth than others. Like Shadow Lake is a little bit more like what's beneath the surface, like a little more mysterious, like a moonlight's reflection on the dark Shadow Lake when you're out in the woods and you find the first body of water and you wonder if a murder occurred in the forest. Let's not take it there, but that's not what I meant. That was not part of the inspiration, but that's where my mind goes right now. It's relaxing is what I was saying. And maybe enough to sing a swan song because now it's morning and the light is beaming down and glistening and you're getting kind of blinded from looking at the water reflection. And swans are known for being peaceful, for being white, generally speaking, and for swimming in water, which is sometimes blue. So Swan Song has that bold, beaming blue shimmer that I think is a really good like wedding shade. Or very like clean shade, icy cool clean. And then we've got Phantom Call, which is just definitely calling your name. Some people have been called. That one intentionally is kind of a spooky name. And this is part of what I was trying to do. None of these shades are like, oh, this is just for November, December season, right? This is for whatever season. Phantom Call, that also could work for Halloween. That could bring you into spring if you're going for more of like a spooky sunrise or sunset. And that's the goal of this, was to make it transcendent across seasons, across times of year. And I think the name Phantom Call, fun fact, I wanted to like very gently but not overtly tie into Sophia's spirit fingers, right? Because this collection, the formula they're like little sisters of spirit fingers. And Phantom Call is kind of like calling the spirit of Sophia's spirit fingers, because spirits and phantoms, and it being kind of on the purple mauve side. So it's just like gently reaching over to Sophia's spirit fingers, being like, I call for you. So I think she's gonna like this one. Yeah, we reached our fingies over and we're like, what can we be inspired by and bring it in to this Underglow collection? So if you loved spirit fingers or you miss spirit fingers, I think that one is a powerful one. Obviously they're not the same shade, but like, I'll ask Sophia later. I'll be like, which one's your fave? We'll see. We'll see if I'm right. And then Vitamin Glow, again, just rounding out the collection. Luckily, Holo Royalty didn't choose it earlier, so I could include it here. And it's got that cornflower blue. It's like classic Arctic pops of snow when you start to see it look really blue in the Arctic, but also clouds are blue and vitamins are not blue. But, you know, when you're glowing, maybe you have a bit of light to you. Maybe you look like nice and rosy in the face, so that pink shimmer is really pulling through to give you that vitamin glow. Vitamin Glow and Cloud9 are like inverses. Yes, they are similar in inverted colors. Cloud9 is more of a cyan shimmer than a cornflower blue shimmer. But Vitamin Glow does have like a nice pink in it. Yeah, that's why doing Skittle Manis with this collection, look, here they are beside each other, is so fun. Because you can pick any pairing, really. You could just pick two at a time, 3 at a time, however many you want. And they all work together. Yes, watch parties and stream them? You want me to stream people who normally aren't on the internet? I don't know if they'd like that. Does taking too much B12 make your pee blue? I don't know. Do we have any doctors in the chat? Okay, I lied, detectives. I neglected to do comparisons, which I would like to do first because I'm seeing great questions about comparing to Spirit Fingers and Alien Infatuation. So let's do comparisons now. I'm gonna take this off because I am simply hot. And I would like to be chilly. I should probably turn the lights off. There you go. Let's pull Sophia. Or wait, let's go. Going in my swatch drawer. All right, micro shimmers, let's go. So, shouts out to everyone who's been chilling with me on swatch and labeling streams because look, we've successfully labeled everything except this collection, which we will do next Saturday together. So let me pull from the Holo Taco X Sophia collection, Spirit Fingers. And I'm also gonna pull Alien Infatuation from the I Need Space collection. That was early this year. Where did she go? There she is. Okay. So Sophia was kind of the start of this, that very fine micro shimmer pigment. And then we did Alien Infatuation, which was like a green sibling for it. Both of these do have scattered holo. And then we've got the same formula, but in these more serene, wintry, wispy colors. So a little less like grayed out, a little more like color palette-y. Color palette-y, that's not a word. But that was kind of the start of it all. And there is Spirit Finger compared to Phantom Call. See, very different shifting impacts. And that was like intentional. Like I didn't want to make another Spirit Fingers and like dupe myself. And I would like to respect Sophia's shade and like not try and match it exactly. There will always be things that are similar that we do that maybe have a similar base, similar shimmer, similar vibes for sure. There's actually one that I wanted to do here that was more like pinky, cool pink. Maybe Holo Royalty will see that when I do the behind the scenes. But this collection just felt like that Phantom Call was really like, whoa, like it's calling something, but it also works. It was calling to me. Fun fact, vitamin B12 is cobalamin, which has a pink red color. Oh yeah, I totally knew that. But these are all of our micro shimmers. And I'm so excited to hear your feedback on the Underglow collection, which is entirely micro shimmers, to see if you like them. Because part of doing like a collection like this where they're all the same formula and it's not limited edition is so we can expand on that range, right? And really like offer more options in that type of formula that people like. But of course we like to test formulas out, which is why, you know, Spirit Fingers was inadvertently a test, and then Alien Infatuation again. And now we got them. We got more. Secret Society is also a micro shimmer. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. It is darker and deeper, so some people may not associate it as much, but fun fact, it is also a micro shimmer. So I'll just pull it here. So that's from our Dark Academia collection. So it has kind of a bronzy gray jelly dark base, and then the micro shimmer used is more of a light antique gold color. So it is a micro shimmer, but it's got very different vibes, which is kind of fun, right? Because it gives us so much room to explore the Menchie hairs. There's so much you can do with the micro shimmer in terms of like what color, how it looks. It's much darker. Well, yes, this is a super light palette, and Dark Academia was dark. Different vibes for different people. You're wearing Secret Society right now. Nice. Okay. Next, I want to compare the whites. So let me pull. To be quite honest, the best demonstration of this is going to be over someone on nails that aren't stained, that are long enough to have a free edge, which isn't me because my nails are very stained. But I feel like this is going to be a popular comparison. So, you know, your favorite nail content creators on Instagram, make sure you request comparing Milky White Shimmer to Swan Song, if that's something you want to do. But here it is on my swatch nail, and then I'll pull the bottle too, because I feel like the bottle will help you. Okay, so Milky White Shimmer is this one. And you can see even the undertone of it reads so differently. It is just white shimmer pigment and a white base. This is blue shimmer pigment in a buildable white base, but the pigment like really pulls the tone of it. Instagram will also have comparisons. That's right, on Holo Taco. But I think for a buildable sheer base like this, looking at it on a swatch stick on a black background is a bit different than you wearing it on your nails in a couple coats or one coat or two coats or whatever. I'm gonna pull this bottle because I feel like that will also show you some distinction. Here is Milky White Shimmer, and here is our new Swan Song, okay? You see how the size of the shimmer pigment is more obvious? They're larger in this one. It's more like a sparkly milk and cookies. And this one is super fine. Like, it's not a larger sparkle. It's more of a very tight shimmer. I'll do the side of the bottle as well. There. So not only is like the base impression of the color different because one pulls bluer, but the size of the pigment and the type of the pigment is different. This is iridescent, meaning it's gonna turn more purple depending on the angle. This is not an iridescent pigment. It is a tone-on-tone whitish pearly pigment that is a different size. They are both kind of milky, so that they have in comparison, in the same. What? Hello? That they have in common. That's what I meant. So they are buildable, and you can wear them sheerer if you like, but the color and impact is so different. Nice white, nice. Featured guest is a linear hollow, and it's much more gray. This is featured guest. And because it's a linear holo, by definition, linear holographic pigments are silver. So it will pull the base much more gray. So it's like a very, very pale dove gray compared to this, which is more white. Sugar Rush. Yes, sir. So Sugar Rush is chunkier because she is a crushed holo. So the texture of Sugar Rush is going to be more like larger, like more like crushed candy. And she also has micro shimmer in it, but it's a different color micro shimmer. It's not blue. So see, a lot of these decisions have to be made like thinking about what we're doing next and like trying not to make things too similar. I know it's a huge part of our puzzle pieces, but I try so hard, and so does the team, to come out with products that feel different, that whether it's the formula or the shift or something, just so that everything can still hold its own and be unique and fit into different specific needs and wants for different people. But this is a crushed holo, so it's a bit more sparklier, and it has micro shimmer that is on the orangey yellow side. So different whites. And I will just do here's a quick look. Sugar Rush featured guest Milky White Shimmer and the new Swan Song. Is Swan Song the exact one of the polishes you asked the community to choose 4 months ago? Did I do that? Yeah, maybe it is. I couldn't decide. And I think it was Instagram that was like 50-50. Like, come on, guys. But YouTube was way more picking this one. So I think that's how I landed there. So RIP to W1. All right, any other comparisons for colors? And then we can move on to detectives. How does the blue shimmer stand out in the white without looking yellow? It's so beautiful. It's not easy. Yeah, because you know what? In some harsh angles, it does kind of give you that yellow. I'm not gonna lie. But that's literally the science of blue iridescent over nothing. And this is probably the one I went through the most prototypes, because I was like, I want the blue to be more powerful. But then it's like, you have to reduce the coverage of the white for it to be more blue. And if you bump up the white, then it's like actually too milky in like the bad way. And then it's not shimmery, and then it gets yellowier. So yeah, very interesting. But I'm glad you are impressed. Shouts out to our product developer. Look at that blue. Curfew Crasher and Phantom call. Yes, let's do that. After Party Collection. Actually, I might have it. I do have it here. All right, so Curfew Crasher has a larger pigment shimmer, more of our like traditional shimmer, if you will. So like you could see it more as opposed to being more uniform looking. So this is more of a mauvey jelly. It's got like a cool pink base with that kind of golden shimmer. And Phantom Call is like, I don't even know how to describe it, like in terms of the shift. It almost looks multi-chrome, but it is not technically a multi-chrome. And I will show you on a wheel, because things like Phantom Call are gonna look different painted. So here, right? Looks even more different when you actually paint it on. Fuck, my battery just died. Hold on. And we're back. F. Okay, what was I saying? Hello, Curfew Crasher and Phantom Call. Painted on the nail. I mean, this piece of plastic, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. Very different formulas. Again, the difference is mostly, I mean, other than the jelly base, but the difference you're gonna see a lot of here is in the micron size of the shimmer pigment. So this is a more like average size shimmer pigment, and these are micro shimmers. They're so tiny. So what happens is, like, if you stand back and you just like look at the manicure like this, they look more uniform, almost like a soft chrome. Whereas our other shimmer pigments or shimmer toppers have more of a dispersion effect. So they're more like more of a scattered shimmer, and they're very different looks depending on what you like. How does Moon Lagoon compare to Happily Ever Aqua? Ooh, that's a good one. Moon Lagoon. Oh, that would be a pretty pairing. Okay, here's Happily Ever Aqua from the Birthstones collection. And here's Moon Lagoon. Oh, those are pretty together. So if you were lucky and snagged this before it sold out in the Birthstone collection, that's pretty. I love that in a Skittle Mani, because this is a linear holo with cyan shimmer, the larger size, not micro shimmer. And this is a like an aqua jelly with pink shimmer, micro shimmer. That's so pretty. Very mermaidy. What else? What else you got from me? Aqua foil? So it's gonna look different in the bottle. So I'll try and find a swatch deck, because this is a chrome polish. So our chrome polishes dry more slick and shiny when they are dry. When they are wet, it just looks more satiny, but that's just the technology of it. So let me find a swatch sticky. Here it is. Also, another great Skittle idea, to be quite honest. It's a little more saturated, like it's more like a punchy color. That's Aquafoil from the One Coat Chrome collection. And yes, those are opaque in one coat. So it could still work as a Skittle, but it's definitely like more saturated. Would you consider bringing out micro shimmer toppers to match the unicorn skins? It's a Mac attack. This is a good question. I am worried about cannibalization of our existing shimmers, because I do think that although y'all are experts, I know this, and we know the difference between micro shimmer and shimmer. I think some people will think they're exactly the same and would be confused or wouldn't be interested because they feel like they already have it with our existing shimmer toppers. So from a business perspective, you need to be careful that you don't do that to people. Also, if you're confusing people, that's good for nobody. That being said, like, the only path I could see to it is if there was like a different color, maybe it was a blend, or if we ever had to discontinue or retire our OG shimmers, then maybe it paves the way for doing, like, now we're doing micro shimmers. So like, there's always a possibility, but just strategically speaking with our assortment today, I don't think it would make sense. You know what I mean? Admittedly, the difference would be micro. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Vitamin Glow and Blue Rizzler. Great ask. Let's do that one. And here, I will pull the bottle. This is like older brother vibes, okay? So Blue Rizzler was from the Rock Candy collection, and it's more of like a medium blue. It's a crushed holo, so it's going to be a little more blingy, and it has magenta shimmer. Vitamin Glow is a baby cornflower blue with pink shimmer. They're actually different micro shimmers. It's subtle, but it is different. I wonder if Might need to mix that bottle a little bit. It's been sitting on the shelf, but very different vibes. This one's more like potent. This one's more pastel-y. Your brother, Spyglass? Oh yeah. Royalty, what did you do? Oh yeah, they're up here. Forgot I put them up here. Okay, Holo Royalty did this. So you can blame them, or thank me, one or the other. This is Spyglass that Holo Royalty chose in their collection limited edition earlier this year. It is a crushed holo, so it is blingier and has holographic pigments, but it has a blue micro shimmer in it. This is Vitamin Glow that they passed up on. I will also get you a swatch because crushed holo looks better on the nail. I just, you know, the bottle sometimes misleading with some holographic pigments. Here. There, that's a better representation. So see, crushed holo has holographic particles in it, plus the micro shimmer, and this one is straight up micro shimmer with just a little bit of scattered holo. We got both, solid win. Yeah, you didn't even know, but I saved you. Vitamin Glow is better. Okay. I wonder if it's like Spyglass 1 because A, crushed holo, y'all are obsessed with it. And B, if someone doesn't like pink and they're looking at two blue options, maybe they voted the blue on blue. I think. Because if you don't like blue, that cancels each other out because they're both blue. I think that's my speculation for how Spyglass won. Need more Spyglass formula? Well, we gave you that with the Rock Candy collection. The Rock Candy collection is literally that. Crushed holo plus micro shimmer. You're welcome. All right. How do we feel about comparisons? There are more up on Holo Taco stories, so you can feel free to check that out. But I say we move on to detective things. I voted for Spyglass thinking most people would vote for B12, hoping to get both. Y'all are doing strategy. So much strategy. Did it work? Are you satisfied with the results? I am. I think you guys did pretty good. Especially because, like, you don't have the information for the next year. So I know that your voting skills are going to be limited by that information. All right, let me pull up what unhinged shit has gone down in the Discord today. Who made me a deck? Ella. Thank you, Ella. Let me pop that open. Oops. Sorry, please hold. Please hold. My computer is frozen, just like the collection. There we go. All right, detectives, it's your turn. Thank you for doing your homework this time. It's always nice when you follow directions. The Holo Taco detectives, yes, that's their name, live in the deep, dark depths of the Simplynailogical Discord server. If you're ever wondering what we're releasing, I am unofficially letting you know to just look in the detective's desk in the Simplynailogical Discord, because someone will have told you everything, and it wasn't me or official Holo Taco sources. I think we have a mole problem. I don't know. I don't know where you're getting this information from. It can't be me. No. But they do a good job, you know, sometimes at putting together clues. Let's see what they did this time. Simply stream moving to the city for cats. Wow. That's from May. Chicken noodle soup tour. Oh my God. Was I wearing 2 of the shades? I was. In May? Wait, how did you know that would be free? Y'all are putting your big brain caps on. Yeah, I know. Back in May, I don't know. I guess that might have been final approvals, or maybe like almost final. And I was testing opacities, and I think I like just randomly had 2 of them on. And I'm like, ugh, whatever, they don't notice. Oops. And you knew it was the rejected B12. The soup stream was so cursed. Community poll. This I did leak. I admit I plead guilty on all charges. I could not decide which one to release, W1 or W4. And the results were mixed. On Instagram, I swear it was like literally 50-50. On YouTube, more people picked W4. So unfortunately, W1 just had to go. Which, like, I'm still mad at you for, to be honest. Like, I can't believe you glazed over that one. Like, she is literally the donut girl. What is wrong with you? But it's fine. I made it work with the blue shimmer, icy, coming through the ice, you know, mountain clouds. It's okay, you know? I'm okay with that. You're mad too? Yeah, we can't have everything we want all the time. W4 is the right choice, and you guys didn't even know the vibes. There you go. Literally 50-50 on Instagram. 52% for the other one on Snapchat. But 62% for W4, the blue one, which one, and I landed on Swan Song. But like, what are these? Who are these populations? Why are y'all different? Usually it's like consistently the same proportion across audiences, but like Instagram could not decide. Same with Snapchat, but YouTube was so confident in W4. I find that the most fascinating part. Everyone's fighting. YouTube is sure of themselves though, so that's you guys. Prototype spotted at HT warehouse trip in April. Oh my God. Okay, can I tell you a secret? A shimmering secret? That wheel was from the Holo Royalty wheel, where Blush Money, the like pink glitter, ultimately like became one of the shades. But we also had pink micro shimmers on the wheel that we later kind of dipped into again to bring you Cloud 9. So it wasn't like exactly those ones, but yeah, we were already like brainstorming it because I already wanted to expand that range. Yeah. And the team gets to vote too. Detectives noticing a few prototypes spotted on Simply and Ban all have a suspicious underglow shimmer. That was a previous version of Phantom Call. I don't think it was the final. Ben is... Fuck, what? Oh, I know what he's wearing. Nothing. I mean, I think one of them's Phantom Call. Ben is my tester. What do you want me to do? I only have 10 nails on my hands. Aw, that was W1. R.I.P. What's that? Me reading a book? Can't be me. Not me. Simply stream adults only. What, you got into my OnlyFans? Cold girl tea tasting party with Sophia. Wait, that's Ben's nails. Oh, he was wearing the Underglow Collection. Oh my God. I guess he forgot to take it off. Okay, maybe that was final approvals. I can't remember. I'd have to look at my swatch wheels where I always write like dates, but It's either like mini production or final approvals or just before that. Yes, everyone sign your NDAs in the chat. Let's go. Should ask you earlier, but it applies now. They're also retroactive when you use that emoji. That's how it works. Okay, Birthstone Collection. Yeah, okay, you knew. For the opal complainers, I made you a wonderful combo where I was showing you, oh, question mark, this shade. That was Swan Song, and then you can put whatever you want on top of it. You're welcome. Winter Wonderland Underglow. Who gave you that? I will tell you, one thing is wrong on this board. Yeah, that thing is wrong. Menchie! Aw! Okay. Wait, what's that? Enhance. Simply Suspicious. I'm so dumb. Like, where is that 11-year-old? Bring her on the call. She's allowed to call me a dum-dum because that is literally the final wheel where I like put X's on it. And it was just on the table. But Menchie was so cute. So I just had to take a picture. It's fine. Like, you could barely tell. Like, you don't know what you're looking at. Like, that's definitely not like our final holiday collection. Do you think the wheel is for Wait, you guys are asking each other what you think the evidence is? 78% were right. Fuck. Wait, you're wrong. You thought it was 5. I gave you 6. Simply Warehouse Trip. That's Phantom Call, which looks insane when it's being mixed. This was Moon Lagoon. That's me signing the boxes. There will be a giveaway probably on Holo Taco Instagram. And if we have some extras, then I will do some in my groups. So All Things Simply, my official Facebook group. That's the only official Facebook group for Simplynailogical related stuff. It's called All Things Simply on Facebook, and in the Simplynailogical Discord. We might do a giveaway of the sign box. Swatching. I was literally just wearing it. I was swatching in October, and I was just wearing it. You know, a girl's gotta work. What do you want me to do? And then I was swatching while I had to be on Menchie Gang stream, so I don't know. Y'all are just finding everything. Minty, hinty. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so I cut my hand out of the picture of me just innocently minding my own business, making my Simply Maple breakfast tea. But then you looked at the reflection in the cinnamon container and you matched it. I gotta give up my job, like, to all of you. The level of investigating is incredible. Like, you can solve unsolved mysteries. Suspected inspiration. Based on what? Like, just the word underglow? I like this mood board. Looks a lot like ours. Leak week. Okay, so that's when Holo Taco starts officially giving you information. Have you taken your vitamins? B12? Some of you will know. Holo Taco, okay, it's not just me. It's also the brand team, okay? I wish it was baby blue with pink instead of this aqua color, but still pretty. And Holo Taco replies, well, we haven't revealed all the shades yet. See, it's not just me who leaks things. My team does too. Leak week. Okay, look at this. Look at this. The TikTok. It's so pretty. It's calming. Don't worry, backgrounds are coming. I know. They're coming this week. After much box debunking, finally a box shot. And it is the OGs of you who see the similarities and are like putting different boxes together to pull, like, how do we get to this box? And yes, that is, yes, Winter Shimmers plus Unicorn Dream from an iridescent standpoint. I wouldn't really say plus multichrome, although maybe if you think of simplicity speaks to it, plus the canceled Fire and Ice box for the ice tray. Just brewed some Simply Maple breakfast. Woo! Steep for 9 minutes because I find that I like it stronger. Me too. Sometimes I leave my mug for like 20 minutes steeping and then I put it in the microwave after. Don't tell anyone. That's illegal, but... Taste stronger. I like my tea strong just like I like my shimmer strong. All right, y'all are screen capping and you're just getting the goods. So this is all known now. Nails that slay. This is your mood board of putting together all of the shades. You did a pretty good job. Thanks, Bruner. Look at that. Can we eat the nail polish yet? Is this a hummus mood board? Ben! Where's Ben? Did he leave? He probably left. He's like, I don't care about comparisons. Bye. Yeah, how did you get access to my files? Actually, this is the hummus collection that we never released. We got pink hummus and blue lake hummus and purple carrot hummus. It's very romantic. There he is. This is my favorite mood board, okay? So after you eat your smelly ass hummus, you need every color and flavor of Listerine to fix your palate. And so that's what we're giving you with the Underglow collection. It's actually the mouthwash collection. And based on you guys making this, I think you're trying to tell me something. Maybe you guys have really bad breath out there. So when you're going to see your breath in the winter, does it really smell? You need those Listerine strips. Should have done it. This could have been a collab. Too bad. Missed opportunity. And for the first time ever, what? Can you eat the box? Okay, I saw this, but I don't know what it's a cultural reference to. Because I think we don't have whatever store has something that kind of looks like this with like the shooting things around it in Canada. So what is this? Like, I know what you mean, but it's not drilled into my brain like it is. It's Jack in the Box. It's SpongeBob. Oh, it's SpongeBob. Duh. It's the Krabby Patty. It's from the Krusty Krab. Oops. Sorry, I was just looking at that. It's a Krabby Patty. Don't eat the box. Okay, got it. There you go. 2 for 1 special offer. Eat the box. Discord Ugly Mannies. I did see this. I think you saw that like UG was being used as an acronym, I don't know, on one of the swatch wheels. And so you thought I was coming out with the ugly collection. Of course, that's where your head would go, not Underglow. But yeah, members in the community Discord were making ugly mannies. How can they be ugly when they all look so good? I like this shit one though. That's my favorite. It looks like shit. I like this one too. Stained nails. Yeah. Fuck me up. Curious where this was all created? Join the Discord. The detectives need you. Was that an interpretive snow ice dance? I love it. What is this? Is that me and Ben riding a moose? That's supposed to be my mod? Is that Pillar? Pillar the moose? It's very unhinged, but everyone is getting mouthwash for Christmas this year. Currently in the detective Discord, retirement madness. I saw you doing this. Hello and welcome to Retirement Madness. Using magical crowdsourced opinion, we're going to be guessing which polishes might be retired. So for context, every January, Holo Taco's been retiring shades. Maybe they're old, maybe we have pigment supply issues, a variety of reasons why we need to retire shades, and we will be doing that again in January and announcing it during the data stream. But now you guys are gonna try and predict what we're retiring, March Madness style. Note that this is just for fun. Really? I thought it was for real. You'll have to wait until the data stream to know. Yeah. Okay, wow. So get your votes in. We'll see how correct you are. In the detective Discord, homework. Detective guesses for the Underglow Collection. Let's see. Okay. Well, you already saw like 3 shades that I leaked. But overall, it looks very true, especially Ella's down here. It looks very similar. Not to brag, but A+. Yes. Neon as well did pretty well. Sulo, Pinky, pretty close. No Topper Mac. Always trying to get information out of me, and it usually works. Everyone fails for having a star topper. Yeah, you all fail. Go to the woods. In the detective Discord, random polls. Burger, beef patty, war, star, no. This is a great poll. Did you let Sonic be a bottom seller? No, I wear Sonic all the time. Yes, she's tacky and I hate her. Oh my god. The hate is unreal. In the detectives Discord, detectives Blink is back on the menu. What is even this? So many memes. Moon Lagoon. What is this? Ben. The 2019 to 21 catalog. I don't want to play with you anymore. What do you mean? You hate all of our OG stuff? This is why we have to retire things then. Missing. PSA, suspect was last spotted reading this announcement. What? Who, me? Am I the suspect? Have you seen this person? Star Topper, age 4 months. Last seen July 20th stream. Ah! Turquoise glitter. Ah! 10 months. No. Last seen July 7th. Dark Crush Emerald. Last seen June 30th. Licorice. Last seen November 9th stream. What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. If you have any information, please call the Holo Taco Detectives hotline. Should I be giving you this information? I feel like it's working against me. Did you get bingo though? Okay, I'll pull up the bingo. Great deck, detectives. Well done. You all get glowing reviews from me. You did pretty good. I don't know if that's my fault for just leaking everything, but you know, pretty good. Either way, let me pull up bingo. It is pinned, but I will go like this and I will give you the link in the chat. Carol's also posting it, but if you want to play bingo and you've been here all stream, go ahead and click that link. This is just for funsies. Let's see. Okay, Underglow bingo. I haven't seen this. This is all made by the detectives or the Discord community, which they are amazing. They all deserve 10 stars. 10-star review out of 5. But no star topper. They don't deserve that right now, unfortunately. Okay, fog machine. Well, like in the videos, yes, but not here. So I don't know. That's left open to interpretation. Taylor Swift reference. Well, Ben asked for tickets. Ben was trying to figure out who would give him a ticket. So I suppose that counts. No glitter for holiday debate. Someone tried it with me and I shut them down. So I think that counts. Bestseller Vitamin Glow. It is. Thank God I predicted that one correctly. Because that's also how we forecasted. So when I'm right, it's better. Because then you don't have them sell out unevenly as much as possible. Something sells out. Well, something sold out. Hand cream sold out. And maybe a couple other things I haven't been paying attention to for Black Friday. Burstone restock mentioned. I mentioned it, but it's not happening yet. There's a lot of pigments involved. So team is still working on it, but also we had to give you our Underglow collection. So you have bingo already? Relax. Blink hype? I have no idea what this means. Like Blink 182? What are we talking about? Mac Attack? Always. Oops, all shimmers. Yes, they are all shimmers. Glow sticks? Does my furry scarf that glows count, maybe? Listerine? Yes. Fingerless gloves? No. That would have been funny though. Free happy holidays. Yes, happy holidays to all. B12 versus Blue Rizzler. I showed you that. Launch video takes 30 minutes. Okay, that's like basically a free spot. Moon baboon. Yeah. If anyone has that clip, actually, I don't even know if it's still on the internet. Ben might have taken it down because he takes down all his streams. He's such a bad content creator for doing that. What a gatekeeper. But if it does still exist, if you put it in Simply React, I'll play it. Worst seller swan song. I didn't think I told you this worst seller. But it was the worst opinion. So, sure. Spa vibes, kind of. Very calming, very serene. Blurple color perception. I think you guys have been better at that lately. You know, I think you've improved. Roast stars and detective files? Yeah, you're all wrong. Royalty-free dance party? Always. Declassified 2 talk? We haven't really talked about it. Because, you know, you can't talk too much about what's coming next. Maybe there will be things in Declassified 002 come December. How do you even know there's a declassified at all? That's classified information. Who told you this? Don't consume the polish. Bingo! Simply freezes polish. No, I did that once. Legend has it that frozen cold slate is still in the freezer at my old house. I hope the new owner had fun with it, whatever they wanted to do. Shade comparisons, yes. Double bingo. Double bingo. You just talked about it? I have no recollection of this amateur nail art. Okay, everyone got bingo? Did Ben make a winter pun pickup line? He wrote the "It's time to glow" at the top. So yes, maybe. Did you really leave a nail polish behind? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by leave a nail polish behind? I mean, like, yeah, there's nail polish prototypes, of course, that I have to narrow down from like several dozen to just a couple. Just 6 for this collection. Cold slate at your old place. Oh, sorry. I was confused. No, I think I defrosted it. I didn't leave nail polish there. I did leave my shelves though. Hope they like them. Yeah, they meant the house fridge. No, I didn't actually leave it there. Come on now. That'd be like disrespectful and weird. Like if you move, you're supposed to clean out your house, right? Yes, do that when you move. I didn't actually leave a nail polish. All right, well, I think that about wraps up things for today. For launch stream for our holiday collection for Black Friday sales. And if you picked up the collection because you wanted to make sure you got the box, which is limited edition, limited quantities, and will just be available for this collection period as long as they last. I have also seen people saying that like they're strategically doing double orders. So if this brings you to $84 US, if you're in the US, you already got free shipping. If you're international, that's not that far. That's like 1 more nail polish, 1.5 more nail polishes away from meeting the free shipping threshold for international, which is $99. And that's just the new stuff. And if later you were like, oh, actually, I want ABCD from, Dark Academia or Glossy Taco on sale or other things, then doing another second order, if that's in your budget and something you're looking to do, just stock up on like old classics, then that's a good way to kind of strategically get free shipping on both orders and split your mind efforts if it's too much to focus on many things at once. I get it. I find that hard with like even messaging collections while we're having a big sale. It's a lot of information coming at once. And it's everyone wants something different. Some people are like, just show me the new stuff, and then other people are like, but what's on sale for what? Thanks, Simply. Congrats on this beautiful collection. Thank you. Can't wait for shipping. Yes, me neither. And as always, with giant launches like this and big sale periods like Black Friday, which started today, it will be a longer shipping and fulfillment time. So on average, 8 to 10 days, business days at most. Sorry, not on average, but at most 8 to 10 business days to get your order fulfilled and out the door. And then it's up to shipping timelines, which vary by country or region. And I saw some Canadians asking about the Canada Post strike. As far as I'm concerned, that shouldn't have a direct impact because we don't use Canada Post, we use UPS because it's international. However, it might increase the strain, if I'm just like guessing, on use of other couriers if Canada Post isn't being used by other companies. So indirectly, potentially, but we don't currently use Canada Post for now. Any word on David's restock? No word yet, but the answer is yes, we are restocking my tea. But I don't have a date yet, but just hit the notify me button. Okay, all right, one last thing. What is this? That's not me. I would never stand on a street corner and sell anything. Not drugs, not nail polish. That's AI. It's really unfortunate that AI just like will take your likeness and write your name under it. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to Holo Taco and everyone who brought this collection together. And thank you to everyone who shopped with us today, the new Underglow Collection or Black Friday. I can't wait to see people sharing their thoughts on these shimmers, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will be here on Wednesday. We will be playing Life is Strange Double Exposure. We're on episode 3. This is a newer game. It just was released last month. So yeah, narrative, emotional decision making minus the emotion. I remain a machine. That's what we're doing on Wednesdays. And next Saturday, I'll be back doing more unpacking, organizing. I have swatch sticks for this collection. And maybe not next Saturday, but soon I'm gonna organize my prototypes because that's next on my list of things to do around my house. That feels like I just moved a month ago, even though it was like 8 months ago, but yes. All right. Thanks so much, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.